Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. And what an amazing, let me do like five. What an amazing Monday it is. Oh my God. Y'all, I just witnessed what I have been missing in the beef sector for a long time. And I know everybody else probably was enjoying themselves over there on Trezur Lane on James Caldwell channel. James Caldwell, Trezur Lane, Mother. Um, what's one of his other names? He got so many different names that he go by. But oh my God, I was just enjoying the content over there. Um, Now I know a lot of people have been saying when before VS came back that they were wondering like what type of content she was going to do, what she's going to do when she come back. Will the streets be lit? Will she revive the beef sector or anything along those lines? And I for one had mentioned that I think it might put a little fire on the beef sector streets but her with her coming back, because I mean it was just, I mean, these dried out old storylines that we keep having on the B sector streets, like this ain't what the B sector used to giveth not to us over here in the B sector. So yes, I was enjoying myself. I was having a delightful time, regardless of who was on the panel, regardless of who liked VS, who don't like VS, who support her, who don't support her. I enjoyed the live like totally. And I just want to discuss some of the things that was said throughout the live, and uh some of the storylines, some of the tea. Oh my God, was they dropping tea? Oh my God. What's up, dear self? How you doing, love? Man, I'm telling you, my cup overfloweth. My cup is overflowing right now. I mean, this like, man, what's her name, Kimmy, when she be talking about stuff that she about to do on her channel, talking about juicy. They ain't got shit on what was going on tonight. Ain't nobody got shit on what's going on tonight. It was just crazy. It was so crazy, dear self. It was so crazy. I mean, I did not expect, for one, for VS to be over there. Let me drop the link just in case anybody else wants to get on. I'm gonna drop this link just in case anybody wants to get on. But first of all, I didn't expect that VS was going to be over on James' channel tonight, because when James had set up his live, I was already looking forward to the live, because I'm always looking forward to James' lives, right? Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people look forward to his lives, especially the ones on Trezur Lane, because they usually be nothing but about the B sector, or him over there dragging somebody or putting them in their place, or making sure that people don't get the old B sector stories, or where things originated, fucked up. So anyway, I saw the live over there on James' channel, and it basically says something like, "Who's the gatekeeper?" or something like that to the B sector. So I really thought that that's what was going to be the discussion, and I wanted to know, because the other day when VS was on Bayless, when VS was on Bayless channel, and she was talking about, they had brought up, the black sector, different sectors coming into the B sector, and how people were saying, who brought them over here, and how did people start mingling with them. And so Pizarro or Pisa had jumped up there, and she basically told VS, "Yeah, I heard you," or somebody said, "Who brought these people over here?" And Pisa proudly, "I did it. I brought them over here. I did it." So that's what I thought the live was going to be about tonight, because it was titled, "Who is the gatekeeper to the B sector?" And you know how they be saying, "Oh, you got to go through Bree, you got to go through Pizarro, you got to go through this person, you got to go through that person." So that's what I was looking forward to. But what I got, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, you said 3 hours. You said listen to it. You said listen to it took me 5 hours of my. Oh no, you said 3 hours of your shit. Man, I didn't think that show was ever gonna end. Thank you, Trezur Lane, and everybody else who made that panel lit today. I mean, we had, let's see who was up there. We had of course VS. And then we also had Lady Nyca up there. We had DeAnna up there. We had oh gosh, what's her name? 7 stars up there. That one lady, Shar. Who the hell is that? And I ain't about to shade her or nothing like that, but I was like, man, when Shelly got up there, she basically said, "You ain't about to be up here being disrespectful to James on his own panel." I didn't know what the hell was going on with this Shar. I think I might have seen or heard her around before, but I thought she was a supporter of James. I don't know, child. Y'all fill me in. Who is she? Who is this Shar? She sounded like she was drunk as. I was like, does she always talk like that? Or is she drunk up there talking to James like that about who's on his panel? And then when she said VS wasn't B-sector, I was like, oh, hell no. Who is this? Harpo, who this woman? Because I'm like, how the hell, unless you just showed up at the B-sector door like yesterday? Like you just showed up at the B sector door last Christmas or some shit. How the hell you say VS ain't B sector? And see, even the black sector, they know who VS is. They was damn near as excited and entranced about who she is when she coming back. You know, from listening to us and listening to our stories and watching the old videos, everybody knows who VS is, whether you like her or you love her. So when that Shar was like, she's not B sector, I was like, James, please get this lady off your channel. We are trying to enjoy the show. Please drop her off the panel. What does this lady really want? Like, oh my God. But you know, Shelly came up there and Shelly was like, okay, I'm about to sit up here, James. If anybody else wants to come up here talking shit to you on your own panel, basically I'm about to be your little security guard, you know. Put these people in check. But yes, DeAnna, I just said your name. DeAnna was up there. Everybody was up there. I was like just totally enjoying the show. Like it just took me back to the old B sector days. I almost forgot what the hell the old B sector days was all about because of all the stupid ass storylines and the junkie stunts that people be doing these days. Like we had real beefs back in the day. Like this shit now, who married to who messing with who husband, who on crack, who on meth these days. I mean, just these storylines, who getting slutted out down at the Red Roof Inn. I'm just like, okay, now this shit I miss. This what I miss. And yeah, so I was enjoying it. And some of the stuff that they had discussed, I remember hearing about a lot of that stuff. But who I really wanted to jump on the panel, out of everybody who jumped on the panel, like who was that? Was that Terry B? Ain't that her name? Terry B, who had jumped up on the panel, was like, James, why do you think Duchess don't want to jump up here with you? Do he think you're gonna overtalk him or curse him out? Or what the fuck you thought he was gonna do, Terry B? James was ready. He was ready. I'm sure they probably would have had a little back and forth, trying to be cordial and stuff. But they was about to get it popping too, just like everybody else. DeAnna was getting it popping with VS. 7 was getting it popping with VS. Lady Nyca, oh my God, I think out of all the beefs or the storylines or backstories or whatever, that shit with Shelly and Lady Nyca and VS, I was like, whoa. But when they were talking about the kids, I mean, a lot of this stuff we remember specifically because we were there. You know, we were there when this stuff was happening. So when they were talking about the kids and the pictures, like some of this stuff, I ain't gonna lie, I remember a lot of stuff from the B sector, but some of the stuff I do, you know, forget and stuff like that. So when they were talking about the pictures, it came back to me, you know, Shelly had put up pictures of VS kids, and then VS had put up pictures of Shelly's kids, and all this time, VS had no idea that Lady Nyca had basically not given her the pictures of her kids, but led her to Shelly's like Facebook page, or maybe to Shelly's kids' Facebook page, or whatever it was. What's up, Coco? What's up? And did I say, I think I did say hi to dear self. Yep, I sure did. And DeAnna. What's up, EJ? How you doing? You know, it's Omaha Days this year, so we might have to hook up again. For that. Do some lives and stuff down on the Deuce folk. But what was I saying? Oh, like she just found out that Lady Nyca was responsible for that. And y'all tell me what y'all think about that. But when Lady Nyca was explaining herself, I got it. I got it. I know Shelly, it hurts her to hear what Lady Nyca did. But when you say, okay, this was the space that I was in, you know, this is what I did. Yeah, Lady Nyca forgot about it at first because when she dropped up on that panel, and Lady Nyca, she seemed like she was about to go off like, hold up, bitch. Hold up. Who the fuck? How the fuck? When the fuck? Okay? Lady Nyca was like, no, sir, no, ma'am. Don't be besmirchifying my name. Lady Nyca was about to come up there and woo bang, right? For, you know, because she don't be liking people besmirchifying her name, right? And Lady Nyca was like, oh, and then when she said, as soon as she said, VS said, Facebook, Lady Nyca was like, uh, okay. All right, okay. Well, see what had happened was, and basically, you know, a lot of people back then was doing a lot of F shit. You know, it was a lot of following people around, a lot of stalking, a lot of doxing. And I say that like as if ain't like it's changed. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. But yeah, they was like real heavy in the beast back then though. And so when Lady Nyca was trying to explain herself, like, Shells, it is what it was. We was beefing. Me and you had got into it a few times. VS was my girl. That was where my loyalty lied. And when you put her pictures of her kids up, you know, she said I didn't get rid of pictures. But yeah, I did. She said, I'm going to admit to it. I'm not going to lie about it. I did direct her to where she could find information about you. And it's like, that's nothing that surprises me because back then, that was before people knew better. They was like, okay, now you hear it all the time. Hide your Facebook page, private your IG, private your Twitter, private this, private that, because people could easily find you and find out what your mama look like, what your kids look like, what your pets look like, you know, all that kind of information. And also try to contact the people on your friends list or your family members to try to get them to drop some tea or to try to give them some interviews. Right? That's what they do. And again, it ain't like anything's changed, but it was a lot more of that shit going on back in the day. It was a lot. So I know Shells is mad. I don't know what Shells is about to do with this newfound piece of information. Nyca said, you know, it is what it is. I did it. I'ma stand 10 toes down in my shit. I did it. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody on that panel has done so. Well, I ain't gonna say James. I ain't never known James to dox or anything like that. But VS, Shells, Seven, DeAnna, I don't want to put her in that category. But you know what I mean? That went after each other's kids or went after each other's families or something like that. That was like the norm back then. And so I get it. I get it. I know this is probably gonna fuck up their relationship forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Just like Duchess Kelly Love and James. Now James had already said basically it's to the dirt. You know, there's nothing left. There's nothing they can do to repair any type of friendship or relationship they had. But it was very interesting to hear them discuss that. Like, the tea was hot. The tea was piping hot, y'all. And let me read some of y'all comments before I go on. And again, if anybody wants to drop down in the link, in the chat or on the panel, there's the link. But let me go back up. Okay, up there, y'all were greeting each other. Dear Self said, wait a minute. Dear Self said that Cappy be shadon be shading. That Cappy be shading the F out of everyone, but it be going over their heads. Char's the lady who makes videos about Bree and others cussing about. Oh, so she has a channel? I was just like, who the hell is this lady? Like, Harpo, who this woman? She talking about we done with VS, we over VS, we done moved on. Like, telling James basically to move on, like trying to tell him what he can have, who he can have, and who he can't have on his panel. Like, I was like, am I really watching this shit right now? Like, somebody please, where's the tomatoes in the chat? Where's the tomatoes in the chat? Get her ass, sweep her ass off of the motherfucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, and then she come back. She came back, and I don't know if she dropped down, or Spilly Boy TV dropped her ass down. But I'm like, where's the fucking tomatoes? Just hit her right in the motherfucking head. But yeah, I was like, oh, get this bitch off of here. And I didn't even know who the fuck she was. But anyway, okay, let me see what else y'all said. Okay, she's from Europe. Okay. You said she has been here for the longest. She was saying that she had been gone for 3. So she was saying she is a non-factor. Oh, well, you can say VS is a non-factor. A lot of people don't give 2 fucks about VS. But I would not say she's a non-factor. Hell no. It's so many storylines revolving around this girl. They ain't let her name go. And she been gone 3 years. So she's very much a factor. She's very much a factor. And again, like I said, I'm glad she's back because I think the streets need to be stirred up some. I know y'all, some of y'all might not admit it, but I know y'all like, oh God, the streets are so dead. Oh God, why is we still talking about this shit? Why are we still talking about Masons and AKAs and all? Just bullshit. But anyway, let's see. EJ said, greetings. EJ said, this was a good live, but I have to catch the replay. I know the background of the emojis over VS. Yep. I remember it was emojis. Yep. And it happened on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. DeAnna said, I bet she did laugh out loud. Hi, Victoria. She said, but didn't Shelly throw Kiki under the bus before that came up? You know what, Victoria? I was not about to let this live go without bringing her up. Yes, we will go there. And then EJ said, yep, how do I reach out to you? And how is Sam? Sam is good. Sam had a birthday party last month. What's this? Yeah, just turned February. Yeah, Sam had a birthday party about a few weeks ago, and I was over at her crib for her birthday party. Yeah, she is doing good. And yes, hit me up on IG, EJ. The Hood Table on IG. Yep. And then you said Shelly started. They had a truce, but kept the bullshit going. Then VS threw the whole card, basically one up Shelly. And then I'm just trying to make sure I read all your comments. VS did a live saying that if show my kids' faces, She's going to put her daughter's information on Craigslist and other platforms. Also, sound like something Tracy said about 5A, right? But now they friends again. Y'all see how it goes. Y'all see how it goes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But I don't believe in doing that to anybody, kids. I do not believe that you should put pictures of anybody's kids online. I really don't. Or threatening people kids, or I really don't. I really don't like that. But you know the old saying in the beef sector, you cannot tell anybody how to fight back. You cannot. So, as it is with a lot of things on here, when it's something that we don't really believe should be going on, we can either look away or we can keep watching, turn the channel, turn the station, because people gonna do what the hell they want to do, right? And then you said then she came back. Yeah, she came back. I was like, if y'all don't throw a tomato and bust this bitch in the head, I don't care who Char, I don't care. But yeah, I was getting sick of her. Like, please, Trezur, just kick her out, just drop kick her ass off the motherfucking panel. EJ said, how are the B sectors papes supposed to forget? Yeah, how we gonna forget about it? She came up there talking about VS. We're over her. We're done with her. We done moved on. We done really, like, you can't move. I don't give a damn if VS was in the prison for 3 to 5 years. You already know when VS came back, she was gonna stir up some shit. She ain't been back on this motherfucking platform in what, 2 days, and already stirring up some shit. Some people love it, some people hate it. It is what it is. You said, this shows one reason why I dislike Bless. Oh, View, jump on the link, boo, jump on the link. Hey, I pay for StreamYard. I pay my $25 so we can get 10 people up here. Sure. And if I can't pay for it, I'm gonna borrow it from one of y'all. But you said she was on the panel mocking DeAnna with the whole team. Then the next time it was just Bless mocking me. And then, oh yeah, fill me in, View. Fill me in, because I was like, part of the video, because I had started a little late because I was working. Yes, I was working. I'm one of the people who actually work on here. And so I was speeding through and trying to red ball and speed through. You know how you put it from normal to 2 times or 1.5 times faster. So I speeded through. So some of the stuff I wasn't catching because I was trying to catch up. I hate coming in on the tail end of a live. You know what I mean? I said that before. That's why I hate when some people use that damn streaming system that don't let you rewind, because I hate coming in on the tail end and then you like don't know what happened in the beginning part of the live and you're all confused about shit. So I backed all the way back and I started from the beginning. So yeah, some of the stuff I probably missed. You said I don't play with kids, don't want anyone playing with mine. Right. But if you do, they are grown and will let you have it more than I could ever do and their crew. That's how my kids are. Okay. Sure. I'm going to sit back and watch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit back and watch because I have a feeling that Shells is not going to let this go anytime soon. Anytime soon. Coco, I really hate that happened with Shelly and Nyca. That bothers me for them. You know what? I must say, even though we don't be knowing everything that go on behind the scenes, I did think that they were pretty cool with each other, even though they had their arguments and beefs in the past. So this is like having a good friend and y'all fell out. Excuse me. Like in real life, like having a good friend and y'all fell out, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that. And then you find out through the grapevine, because this shit that happened to me in real life. This shit happened to me in real life. And I found out that when me and my friend separated or broke our friendship or whatever, they was saying all kind of shit about me behind my back. And I was like, what the fuck? But we had already became back friends again. So I'm like, okay, am I going to let bygones be bygones and be like, chop it up. This is just part of the game. You know, you do shit, say shit about each other. Sometimes when you get mad, um, or am I going to end the friendship again? And I ended up keeping the friendship because I really loved that person. They were really close to me. You know, that was my girl, you know, woo woo woo. So we are still friends to this day because sometimes I feel like, and this is why I feel the way I do now. Like when you get angry and get upset with people, sometimes it's just better to just walk away. Even if you got to slam the phone on somebody, slam the door in their face, just walk away because you can say some very hurtful things or do some very bad things, you know, that you can't recoup from. But what's up, grown folks? TV. Um, Victoria said I don't have that skill. View said I never said anything. I just let folks say that I was being petty. What you talking about, View? I don't know what you're talking about. You said my kids know and have been raised to respect their elders, but if you lower yourself to growing, you know what, EJ, I raised my sons the same way. I got two boys. Y'all only got two sons, and I raised them the same way. I don't care if it's a teacher, an adult, your grandparents, your aunties, uncles, whatever, the neighbors. Respect all your elders, but if you know they are outright disrespecting you or mistreating you or harming you, you let me know right motherfucking away because my kids, they know that I will handle that shit. So, you know, it is what it is. And sometimes they wouldn't tell me shit because they like, oh, mama gonna fuck that bitch up. Let me just we gonna get her a pass today. Or we gonna, you know, because they know I'll be going crazy over my kids, but they grown now. You said Nyca had to hide under James' arm to come up. You said Nyca had to hide under James' arms to come up. Oh, you mean when she came up to talk to Shells? You said my kids. Oh, I already read that. Okay. All right. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh Lord, what did y'all say? Coco said, oh, "Okay, I read that one." A viewer's review said, "Then Big T's Sticky Hands Nyca was part of the same group." Oh, chat. Oh, shoot. And you said, but folks like abuse, they all fell out saying the most vile stuff, then back cool. I never. Yeah, it happens all the time. It happened all the time. Like y'all was saying how Shelly said she's going to put her kids' pictures up on some websites. And I'm like, well, damn, ain't that the same thing Tracy said about Five Babe? And now it's like bygones be gone and you know, they wipe their slate clean and now they in an alliance with each other and Five Baby's defending her and she's defending Five and I'm telling you, I can never come back for some shit like that. It's to the dirt when it comes to my kids. I love my kids too much. It ain't no Facebook alliance or none of that shit. First of all, that y'all, it wasn't like they was besties in real life. It wasn't like it was besties in real life and y'all meeting up and hanging out with each other and on the phone with each other all day and, you know, babysitting each other kids and none of that bullshit. So if it was somebody I just was cool with online, it would be to the motherfucking dirt. Shit, you threatened to put my kids up on sites and shit and hoping that somebody would come to their door. I remember all that shit. And then, oh, hell no. Nope. 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 It couldn't be me. Not in real life, not in YouTube life. You said I can't understand why Nyca keeps getting a slave woman's pass. Oh, what? Did you say did you mean giving or getting? Did you mean you said you can't understand why Nyca keeps getting a slave woman's pass? Do you mean giving? Cause she said she gonna let Shelly have it. I mean, just, you know, it is what it is. She just gonna let Shelly be getting. Oh, okay. You said Bless, Bree, and Nyca are the worst. You know what? VS said it. VS said their friendships was fake. But people been saying that all along. We didn't need VS to come out here and say the friendship was fake. And or their alliance was fake. People been thinking that all along. But, you know, do what you do. You know, we know a lot of the clicks on here, they do it for what did they VS say? Basically, just kind of like Tracy and them did. You know, they want to get the numbers. They want to have all the people in their chats. They, that's why they form an alliance like that because they, it benefits everybody for them to all be cool, so all their subscribers can be co-mingling in each other's chats and things like that. Without the subscribers, I mean the content creators having beef and looking at their subbies sideways if they in somebody else's chat, because that's how it went back in the day. It wasn't just VS who did that. It was a lot of other subscribers who didn't like you mingling or mixing with other content creators chats if they were beefing. So you said hell, a child could see that. Hold on, let me make sure this my bro. I know he always be like, who else is going to be? But yeah, and again, if anybody wants to jump on the panel, hold on, I got rid of my damn background. Oh shit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hold on, bro. I think that's you were double checking, bro.
The hell you need to double check it for? I'm the only nigga that you
Because
know.
I got, hey, if I can drop the link and anybody, bro, don't you know that people be stealing people avatars and clicking links
Fuck
pretending like
them
they're
niggas.
other
If I
people?
catch them, well, we on YouTube, so I'm not gonna even incriminate
Well, it'd be
myself.
too old. It'd
Put
be
my
too late
picture
for
on
that
here.
because they done already jumped on the link. It'd be too late for that, bro. But that's just shit that go on, and that's why people put up banners before they let people on their
I
panel.
got you. No, you know I ain't about to do no bomb, and I'm already got an issue. This funky
Oh
ass
yeah.
damn dog and all this other shit going on. I'm trying to be cordial.
Oh Lord, 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 Lord.
Put
Well, I
up your
don't know.
disclaimer.
Hold on. Let me. Where's
Disclaiming
Cisco?
time.
Hold on.
Cause
You
I
said
ain't
disclaimer time.
disclaiming time. I ain't got shit to say just yet. Just put up the disclaimer for future
Oh
purpose.
Lord. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Let me.
nothing, you good, because I'm just joining in. I watched a little bit of what you were watching earlier, but I didn't want to deal with all that pretty eyes and bitches and all that
Hold
other
up.
stuff
You
niggas
said
was
you
talking.
watched. Did you watch? So you was
A,
watching
look,
Dreamers panel?
a little bit of it. I mean, but they got to losing me with all the.
Well, I know because some you probably might not be familiar with all of the different storylines and
Well, that
beats.
what they is. I mean, I ain't mad. I mean, but I don't know that because I kind of like seem like okay, now I ain't no disrespecting nobody that like the alphabets and nothing like that, but
Yeah,
show
view.
show.
Yeah, view. I knew that. Hold on, let me respond to view real quick. Yeah, I mean it's yeah. She said I was telling y'all that, but I'm an outsider. But I mean, it is what it is. They get the numbers and all that kind of shit. And a lot of us over here, we have to grind and grind and grind for our numbers. Like we out there in the cotton fields working all day in the sun. We gotta grind, y'all. We got to work for the man to get our numbers and get our subscriber count up. But shoot, yeah, because a lot of us don't have people saying, go to their channel all day long, go to their channel, click their link, drop their links, click their links, go to their channel. I mean, so, it is what it is, though. What's up, princess?
That's because we like to work. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with. I don't knock nothing, man. If you
Yeah,
not,
that's
that's
all
not.
right. It is what it is. It is what it
Yeah, if
is.
it ain't what you do, that ain't mad at you. You know, I mean, shit. I ain't gonna be staying my ass in the old way of doing things all my damn life. Don't get it
Right.
twisted, youngsters. Cause hello, y'all talking to a cat that was out here playing Oregon Trails on that first Apple joints back in the early '80s. So for you little snide nose fuckers thinking that y'all that technology technically smart. Don't get it twisted. Because everybody ain't ancient, everybody ain't dinosaurs, and everybody ain't old. 'Cause y'all, I
Hey,
bet y'all did.
princess. Yeah,
I bet you
princess,
they,
I'm on two channels, princess. She said she
and I
thinks she's
bet
on the
I,
backup.
I bet you these cats didn't know too that did they know that since they so technically advanced, did you know that the military every time they come out with something new, there's at least 45 years ahead of the average doggone meat consumer. So get y'all heads out y'all ass before you think you know something. But anyway, what you saying now, sis? What we talking about
Oh,
with the other people?
Princess, I'm on two backup channels right now, Princess. My main channel is the Hood Table. So tonight I'm on the Hood Table 402, and I'm on Times Primetime TV. Those are two backup channels. I'm trying to grow both of those backup channels, so I've been going live on both of those. So some of
And
y'all
plus,
might be on one or the other.
and
But
plus,
yeah, y'all know on StreamYard y'all can go live on multiple channels at the same time. So that's what we doing.
And plus, a troll. I'll say this to you. This is how you get them too, sir. You see them two buildings in the background?
Uh
Don't
huh.
say their name. If they can't name them, then they some trolls.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
He just said it's funny when I'm making content speaking about my lives. I try to tell everyone about CC's, but I was a little YouTuber. But now everything is speaking on stuff now. Peeps, yeah, peeps be slipping, man. I'm telling you, like a lot of stuff that. Okay, so Jay Wilson, what does he always say? I know some of y'all don't like Jay Wilson. Y'all call him a fake pastor. Y'all call him a fake pastor and everything else like that. But he always says, "Ain't no friends on YouTube. Like, ain't no friends on YouTube." And we always hearing about these people doing fuck shit behind one another's backs, but then they come out here on Front Street and act like they're all, cool and on one accord and in an alliance, and VS is basically up here like this ain't is what it is. She ain't falling for the okie doke at all. And I think when she hits that Mess Express, I think it's going to be very interesting because I am looking forward to the Mess Express. I missed that panel. It was very entertaining. They had Bless, they had Bree, they had Chopper, on there, and they had like a few guests sometime. Like VS said, Spiller Boy TV, aka James and Trezur Lane, was on there tonight. And I mean, was a guest on the show, and I'm glad she addressed that because people have been saying for a long time that James was a part of TSCC, and I knew he wasn't part of TSCC, and other people did too. But some people's like, "Oh no, you was on that bandwagon. You was with TSCC. You was with all the stuff that they did over there." And VS basically said today, she debunked that shit. Talking about no, he wasn't TSCC. He only was on the panel like one time. He only even came over there one time. And I liked how James and VS, I put this title of the movie like everybody putting it on the table. And James and VS even put shit on the table. Like James said the reason why he wasn't like TSCC and all that kind of stuff was because he said basically y'all we are in our different lanes. We do different type of stuff. That's not my juice. What y'all over there doing? Y'all move differently and all that. And VS was saying, well, I didn't think like I was even welcome or that you even wanted to be friends with me or something like that. And James said, I thought that you didn't even like have a high regard or a high respect for really effeminate men. So I'm glad they had that discussion. Because I always thought James and VS was cool, but I knew they weren't like real friends, like stuff like that. But they had a level of respect for each other, and because of that respect for each other, even to this day, they can sit down and have conversations and walk away still cool. So I really enjoyed the conversation that they had, on why he wasn't TSCC or why he wasn't trying to be no part of TSCC or any other group like the Fresh Collective or anybody else, that people try to say that he was a part of. DKL was gaslighting. Oh my God, y'all, DKL. Oh, see, it's so much stuff to talk about and cover. Bro, just chime in if you want to chime in because this live was lit. This live gave me everything, but I wanted DKL to jump up there. I wanted him to jump up there and speak for himself.
Maybe he don't want to talk.
He gonna do his own live. He gonna do his own live, and no shade, no shade. Some people they don't want to jump on people's panel when people call them to the carpet, and they prefer because they don't want to be combative or they don't want to be in an argument. They don't like confrontation, and then they go on their own live and they bring up their own live and they discuss it where they feel safe. But I'm like, DKL, I was hoping that he jumped on that panel. I really was hoping. Like when James was talking about how they had stopped talking, James was like, I didn't even like he just blocked me out of his chat. He didn't know what the hell was going on. He didn't know what he had did to DKL. And then come to find out that, well, allegedly, DKL was going around saying he was going to make James, I don't know, I can't say word for word what he said, but basically, come back to him or keep calling him or keep trying to reach out to him or keep trying to text him. And then we see the text messages where after Philly Boy TV said, "Why you blocked me out your chat?" That was in what, August? He said August 17th. And Duchess never responded until Thanksgiving time when he told James and his mother Happy Thanksgiving. And James was like, "Nigga, is you for real?" And then for the things that he was going behind saying to VS about James, and I'm like, child, it was juicy. Juicy, boy, juicy. But what do y'all think about what VS was saying? Like when she was telling James why she has a problem with Duchess. Like she had mentioned several reasons why she had a problem with Duchess. And y'all please let me know. Please let me know while we're discussing Duchess right now. And again, if anybody wants to hit the link, please feel free. But I'm gonna ask y'all this question, then I'm gonna let my bro speak if he want to talk. But do y'all, like VS and James, both agree that they believe that what Duchess Kelly Love did when when VS called him from jail and he answered on his live, they believe that he did accidentally not hit mute when he was talking to VS and she was telling him, what she need and what they did and her mother's situation and her kid's situation. We all heard the phone call. VS says she don't think he did it on, purpose. And James also said he doesn't think Duchess did it on purpose. Now, some of us believe that he did do it on purpose, and a lot of y'all been believing that since it happened. A lot of people was voicing their opinions after it happened, saying they believe he was doing that on purpose. Okay, even though he deleted it, but other people had already recorded it. Y'all know how we are. Somebody probably recording this shit right now. People record people's lives in the B sector when they live, and then they repost them or whatever. But the reason why I say that and ask y'all that, because after that, VS said it was another situation where they had like the girls' dinner or the girls' where they had a girls' day or whatever, and Duchess joined them and they went to dinner and did whatever. And she said Duchess went live. And when he was live, I was watching the live along with a lot of y'all, and we knew VS was there. We was like, "Oh my God, that sounds like VS. Oh my God, he's with VS. Oh my God." And then VS was like, "Oh my God, are you live?" And then VS said her friends was all looking at her crazy, like, "Did he really do that? Did he really put you on a live? Did he really?" And it was other things too. So it's like, okay, did he really mean to do that? Did he really mean to do the other thing? Because come on. VS has always been at the top of a lot of discussions before she went to jail, after she went to jail, and now that she's out of jail, and during when she was in jail, of course. So, if just like Brianna, everybody thought Brianna, might have still had was cool with Bree. Was cool with VS. We knew they had fell out. But from what Brianna was making it, well, I ain't gonna say what she was making it seem like. I'm gonna just say what people were insinuating or what they were getting from what Brianna was doing. And that's why VS said, "Why didn't y'all do this or why didn't y'all do that?" Because people thought Bree was still in contact with VS, even though she really wasn't. But people thought she was, and people were just looking for little pieces of information like, what is VS doing? How is she doing? Do she got a lawyer? Do she got money on her books? What's going to happen to her kids? Is she going to lose her apartment? Is she going to lose her Section 8? It was like some people were concerned with her, like really concerned. And then some people wanted her downfall. So instead of a concern, it was, I hope that bitch lost her Section 8. I hope that bitch this. I hope she did. I hope she that. I hope she never get out. But regardless of where you stood on the situation, people was grasping. They were grasping for shit. You know what I'm saying? And EJ said, "I'm listening, but need to get some sleep. Good night." Good night, love. And don't forget to hit me up on IG so we can hook up this summer at Omaha Days. And Miss Hall said a whole mess, just juicy. And Coco, you said it first, but you don't know now. See, I thought he did it on purpose, but you know who am I? You know who am I? But yeah, so Coco said she don't know now. I don't know. But bro, what's up? What's up? Like, I don't know. I know the B sector can be a lot, and some people don't understand it. They be like, "Oh, y'all be doing all this fuck shit," and some people be thinking like, when people who don't know what's going on or don't follow the B sector, like your friends and family and stuff, they be like, "Oh, all they asses need to be whooped. I wish a nigga would whoop, whoop, whoop." But I'm sorry, sometimes this stuff is just really, really entertaining, and that's the reason why back in the day I couldn't even fucking get no sleep or get no work done or nothing because they was always on here doing some fuck shit. But again, a lot of the times it will be entertaining. Princess said, I don't know about the call, but the lies sound like on purpose, but I wasn't around then. And Miss Hall said it was a get back. She going down her list. She is basically going down her list. She is going down her list. And I love how she be dismissing people who she's like, who are you? Where do I know you? What do you want? Like, okay, next caller. But yeah, absolutely is entertaining. Yes, Princess. And Coco said in the beginning, I didn't, but after hearing all that tonight, is the video still up? I'm sure somebody has the video. Hell, I think I might have had the video on my old laptop because I have a lot of stuff recorded. But see, I am not the kind of person, and I've been in this B sector, watching a whole bunch of this shit for 6 years, child. I started my first channel 5 years ago. I started my second channel 4 years ago. I've been in the B sector a long time. So I have a lot of videos. But see, what I don't do, I don't record videos and post them or repost them. I record videos because I like to sometimes go back and look at certain scenarios, look at certain storylines, because sometimes you forget about shit, and sometimes people like to come on here and lie about shit, or as James Caldwell, Spillable TV, Trezur Lane Motha would say, rewrite history. So that's why I be recording shit, and then sometimes the shit be like, okay, like I got all kind of camera slips and I got all kind of shit, all kind of arguments. I mean, the cat, Rico and the cat. Woo, child, that was funny as hell when VS when he jumped on Bayless live and he was talking to VS and VS said, when you start fighting cats, nigga, you fighting cats? You fighting a cat, nigga? You Oh my God. But yeah, we can tell obviously that VS has been around this whole time. Even though she said stuff like, I wasn't watching. Like, who was that who said, I know you saw, or I know you caught, or she said, what you mean? People be emailing me stuff. I wasn't on here. I wasn't watching. I wasn't on social media. VS, she said, Sharon, y'all ain't gonna catch me saying I was on here the whole time. She said I was what she called it, bro? She said I was oh my God, she said I was probating. That takes me out every time VS says I was probating. Because I ain't never heard nobody say when it comes to I was on probation say I was probating. That is too funny. That is too funny. But you said you'd be right back. I will be Rob's court hearing tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be on that Sacramento link. We was watching that shit last time when it was live. Me and my bro. Matter of fact, bro, I was meaning to tell you that. Rob's next court date is tomorrow, bro.
Who's the what? The who? The what? The when?
You know the dude with the braids?
Oh, you talking about the that other situation?
Yeah, his next court date is tomorrow. You know it's gonna be live again on the Sacramento website.
Ah, okay. Hold up. I gotta go out here and holler at my people. Hold on,
Okay,
Shanny's right here.
just put yourself on mute.
Mute it, man.
I'll put you on mute. But yeah, I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming shit. They did say it was illegal to stream, so I'm not streaming shit. I'm not risking my channel, even if, even if you might not think they might do anything, but I'll just do my little commentary. But I recorded the last one, so I got the recording. I just didn't stream it live. But yeah, we'll be watching the stream live, and I'm sure me and my bro will be doing some commentary on it. Mm-mm-mm. But yes, see you too. I have screenshots galore. I mean, ooh, do you ever go back through all your shit, like all the videos and all the screenshots, and just be cracking up and amazed at some of the shit you done captured? I mean, I got so much stuff, like, man, I'm not even gonna tell y'all. I got so much. I got so many videos of so much junky stuff and so much fuck shit that done happened on the B sector streets. Child, in my Paulette voice, child. Woo wee. But I know I probably should use my backup. But I mean, hey, hey, you know, nothing might happen, princess. Nothing might happen. I'm just saying what I won't do. I don't stream other people's videos, and I'm not streaming that court stuff. But no, I don't stream. Even when people tell me that I can stream their shit, like sometimes people be like, they be doing a live, and they be like, "Oh, you can stream my stuff. I don't care. You can stream my stuff. Share this video." Because there been the same motherfuckers coming back a year or two from now trying to fucking get everybody in trouble for who was sharing. They get copyrights and all that kind of shit. Don't let them fall out with you, and y'all become enemies. I didn't see that shit happen. I have seen that shit happen. But you said I end up sharing some once in a while. Old stuff is juicy. Ooh, see, I keep all my stuff to myself. Maybe one day, maybe one day. But no, I don't plan on. I got videos that are like 4 or 5 years old. Like seriously, like seriously. But I ain't never shared them. Never shared them. Hey, what's up, Davino? You said she said she was astro projecting. Hey, now who said they was astro? See, because like I said, I came to James Live late, so I was speeding through. I had sped up the video, so they was talking like really, really fast, so I didn't catch everything. But when it got to some really, really good parts, I slowed that sucker down. I was slowing that sucker down when it got to some really good parts, and then I was speeding back up. Yep, I was speeding back up, but this yeah. Who was that? DeAnna. Oh my god, DeAnna. She was going off on VS, and that was entertaining. And then Seven, boy, what did she say about Seven? She said, "Is that what you paid for? Is that what you got for your money?" The shit was good. The shit was good. But then VS was like, then she started talking about she asked Seven, where was her mother down on somewhere, Holstro, some shit. And then Seven asked her, well, where's your mother? Like, why you ain't talking to your mother? Where's your mommy? So they was going back and forth with the mommy stuff, but overall it was still entertaining. But yeah, DeAnna, she was going in on Susie, aka VS, but Susie, she wasn't really saying too much. It was more like she was mocking DeAnna. Like DeAnna was going in talking shit, whoop whoop whoop, and Susie was like, "Yeah, okay," she was talking back, but it wasn't. I don't know, but yeah. Who's child? Now somebody has said I can't let this live go without talking about Kiki. Kiki, are you riding? Do you love me? Da 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 da. For those of y'all who might be new to my channel, or have never heard me discuss that situation, I have always thought Kiki to be suspect. And I know some of y'all, including people like Tracy, are like, oh no, Kiki, she didn't have nothing to do with it. Boy, y'all stop talking about Kiki. Leave her out of it. You know, I love trying to do my little Tracy impersonation. But I have always thought her to be suspect. Always. Always. So when Shelly said today, you know, people was always trying to say I was the one following you around and blah, 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 blah. And VS was basically saying, well, who did it? You know, who do you think it was? Give me a name. Just say it. Spill the tea, son. Spill the tea. And so Shirley was like, Kiki. I think she was the one who was following your kids around and following you around and taking pictures because it was just so weird how it all like played out. And I have said this from the beginning. Every video that I've made about IHOP Kate, I have always steadfast with, I think she was suspect. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I just always thought that to be. Like, I always thought it was a setup. I really did, but not just with Kiki and Shireen, but other players in the YouTube B sector. And y'all can figure those out yourself. I'm sure most of us probably, you know, come up with the same names. But yeah, I always thought that she was partially responsible for what happened. It was just so weird. Like I said, the way that she was acting on the live, she was too desperate and too thirsty for one to meet up with VS for some coffee and some eggs. I always thought that. Like, you up here just thirsty. Like, you got a whole man, a whole husband, or whatever, and you up there talking about, we gonna do this with my husband and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, it was just too much. And even though I wasn't TSCC, I was still in that fucking chat saying, don't go, don't go. Everybody saying, don't go, VS, don't go, don't go. And I know when VS looks back at that, you know, when she got arrested and shit, I know she was like, damn, I should have listened to my supporters. I should have listened. I shouldn't have went. But, you know, like she said, you know, you can't go through something without like that and not learn, not receive some lessons. You know, so she did, you know, she said she's working on some things and she took anger management classes and she's trying to be a better person. Because she said, like, if she really was the person she was back then, she would even go and find Pei-Pei's mother, you know, the foster kid that Sean Bradley had. She said, if I was not trying to better myself, all I had to do was make a phone call because Pei-Pei's mother is reachable. She's contactable. Says she works at the Burger King over there. And that I'm sure for a little bit of money, she might, you know, a little cash app or two, she might, you know, be willing to come on her show or speak to her. So will that maybe happen in the future though? Shit, I don't know, because I don't think that violates any part of her probation. So I don't know, but I really think that I always says that. I always do. And then wasn't it crazy? Wasn't it crazy how VS said, you know what? That's funny, Shelly, because I just ran into that bitch and her kids at a store. And she was scared to come outside. So if you ain't did nothing wrong, why would you be scared to come outside a store or come outside of anywhere? Like, she probably saw VS outside or was looking and was like, oh shit, I forgot something. Let's go back down this aisle, babe. Did we get some tissue? Did we get some milk? Did y'all say y'all needed something for school? You know, and then try to sit in there and, you know, wait. Hopefully she'll leave, or, you know, Kiki might try to sneak out the back door or something, you know, down the fire, land in the fire, fire escape. Whew. Hindsight is always 2020, 2020, nigga. Boy, I'm telling you, because a bitch like me, I'm coming out the door. Shit, what you want to do? What's up? What you want to do? Did I, like, why is you scared? If you didn't do anything, why is you scared? Walk out the door. Hey, what's up, VS? Congratulating on you not probating anymore. I just love when VS says that. Probating. She said, why can't y'all just let me probate? Oh my God, when she was talking about Chocolate Bay, had hit her up, had called her, and was like, I'm coming to your house. I'm like, is you trying to get Shireen, motherfucker? Like, are you trying to be Shireen? Chocolate Bay. Why are you gonna call this girl up talking about I'm about to come to your house? Why is see, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna talk about y'all gonna come to somebody's house and y'all ain't gonna leave that motherfucker unless it's on a stretcher. Keep talking about y'all gonna come to somebody's house. Shit, y'all don't know what the fuck people got behind them doors. Shit, if they anything like me, shit, everybody in my motherfucking family and my homegirls, all my homegirls is strapped, okay? We be comparing people guns, checking out each other guns, going to the gun stores together, going to the shooting range together. A lot of people is strapped these days. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about, I'm just coming, the fuck? She was like, first of all, I know you don't like girls. I know you don't like women's. I know you ain't coming for my daughter. So who you coming for, my son? She's like, I wish you would try to come over here and stick your finger up his little, you know what she said. But I was like, Chocolate Bay? What? I mean, and that's that. It don't even matter if it was Chocolate Bay or Purple Bay or Vanilla Bay, Mocha Bay. It don't matter who the fuck it was. Like, don't call me. And we don't even hang out like that. We don't even talk like that. How the fuck you get my number? First of all, how the fuck you get my number? And what you think gives you the right to call me? Second of all, and why the fuck do you think it's okay to come to my crib? Third of all, I got friends that come to my house and they will tell you straight up. They will tell you straight up, Tanya will not let you in that bitch if you don't call in advance. And why? Because I do work from home. So that's one reason. But I've always been like that. Please call me. Because if I'm asleep or something like that, I'm not getting up out of my sleep to open no goddamn door to nobody. Unless it's an emergency or something. But I work from home. And sometimes my friends and family be thinking, especially when I first started working from home like 7 years ago. I've been working from home 7 years, way before the CBD-19 hit. And they would like get it twisted. Be coming outside. I had this one cousin with the loudest beats in Omaha. And he used to come to my house and boo, 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 boo. And I could be on the phone talking with customers and all they hear is boo, boo. And I'm like, oh my God, if you don't turn, what the fuck is you doing? So I would have friends come over honking like honk, 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 honk. And I'm like, I'm in here working. What the fuck? Okay, we'll be back. No, you won't. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted that should be so funny to me sometimes. But then I'd be like, y'all got my goddamn nerves. Y'all, friends like y'all. But yeah, Chocolate Bay, he was trying to be Shireen. And VS is trying to be a good girl. She's trying to be on the straight and narrow, not trying to, step outside, VS ain't trying to come off the porch on y'all asses. Not yet again. But I could not believe when she said Chocolate Bay called her and said that I'm about to come over your house. Like, for what? Coco said, I do too. On and off for the past 16 years. Man, I've been on my job for 10 years now. And I'm telling you, when I first got hired, they said, pretty soon you guys are going to be working from home. I said, I'll take the job. Now, they had good benefits and all that. The starting pay was nice. But when they said, pretty soon, in a year or two, you're going to be working from home, I was like, I'll take the job. I don't even care what y'all paying. Shit, let me shit. And like a year and a half later, my supervisor said, "Are you ready to work from home?" I was like, I was in there doing the cabbage patch, all kind of shit. Like, hey, grabbed all my monitors from work, grabbed everything, my laptop, everything, took them shits home, and been working home ever since. So yes. But yeah, some people get it fucked up because they think just because you at home, you ain't doing shit. Like I gotta get so much work done every hour, every day. And our supervisors be on that shit because they can't be having us at home just sleeping and doing laundry and cooking and walking our dogs and all kind of other shit instead of working. So yeah, they be on that shit like if your shit decline, your numbers and shit, what you doing over there? Tanya, what you doing over there? You want to come back to the office? No, no, Miss Boss, no. So yes, I make sure I do everything in my power to make sure my bosses stay pleased with me. Cause I ain't trying to go back to no fucking office, even though they said we'll probably never, ever, ever go back. But still, I ain't trying to risk it. I ain't trying to risk it. But yeah, so y'all, this live. I know everybody is live right now. Everybody is reviewing James' panel, but I was like, fuck that. I'm coming. I'm coming live anyway because who was that? Um, James. That was James tonight when they was talking about how like Duchess Kelly Love used to overlap different people's lives. Like I guess you okay, like with Bless and Bree and Bless, Bree, Nyca, Pisa. Like one thing they try to do with each other is not overlap somebody's live. And when they know somebody else is about to go live, they'll be like, "I'm about to end it now. You want me to end mine now? You want us to come over there?" They try not to overlap each other's lives, and they also send people to the next person's live. Which is cool. That's cool, but it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. And so they was talking about how Duchess Kelly Love he be doing that or used to do that to Nyca or other people and stuff like that. And James said, he tries, to try to be, I don't want to say he makes or gives a lot of effort to not do that, but I think he understands, and when he does go live, usually nobody is live. And usually he posts his live or he posts a reminder or whatever the notification. So people do know that he is going live, but a lot of people don't post notifications. Like me, I try to post notifications all the time. It's very rare that I just go live. It got to be some some big breaking news going on in the world or something like that. Or like when VS, jumped on Shireen down at the IHOP, something like that for me to just go live, just like that. But I get it, but when it comes to people like us who don't have as big of a platform as a lot of people, like James said, if you wait till Lisa, done with her show or something, he said you're gonna be waiting all day because Pizarro, that girl be shooting out lives like I'll be like, God damn, she be doing like 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 lives every day. So sometimes you can't wait on people to go live. You got to get your clicks and views and you got to get in where you fit in, okay? Shit. And that's what I'll be like. I got to get in where the fuck I fit in like Flynn. I can't be waiting every time somebody go live because shit, the thing is, a lot of people, they watch people who are live, then immediately they try to go live after them. Then immediately somebody else try to go live. Then immediately, shit, I'm going live. I don't care if I got only 50 views, 25 views, or whatever. I'm gonna get my shit. I'm gonna get in where I fit in. And anybody who really, really supports your channel, they'll come back later. Your supporters, they'll come back later. They'll hit your replay. You know what I'm saying? But yep. You said they think we're not working. Yeah, they think we're not working like Coco. I don't know if you still got kids at home, but when my kids were little, like little, I used to make sure, hey, when I get up in the morning, here's your breakfast, here's your lunch, here's leftovers from dinner. I used to make sure like during the summer, especially during the summertime, during the summer, and I still do this now, to this day, and I only got one kid left at home. But on Sundays, I cook a lot. in the summertime. I grill a lot. I mean, hot dogs, chickens, burgers, all kind of shit. And I make some sides. And so during the summer, every day they got some leftovers for like 3-4 days. So they ain't got to fuck with me. You know how to make your own breakfast. You know how to make your own lunch. And here's your dinner in the refrigerator. So I tell them, don't like that. My oldest son do this to this day. He be like, Mom, why you mess with me? Why you talking to me and you telling me you all my chores? And he said, ain't you supposed to be at work? Don't you supposed to be at work? Why you don't never shut your door to your office? He be like, you need to shut your door to your office and pretend like you at an office. Boy, bye. But they really be like, Mom, you ain't at work. You at home. I'm like, I am at work. This is my office. Shut my damn door. Matter of fact, I told my son that I was going to have somebody take my door off, and I was going to get one of those doors with a window in it and a shade. He said, really? Night, Mom, you was doing the most. Because if you work from home, you know how it is sometimes. You just feel like claustrophobic sometimes because you at home in your office or wherever the fuck your table and desk and computers is. And it's like sometimes you just feel like you just always enclosed all day long. So I'm like, yeah, I want me a little window in my door and, but anyway. But yes, if anybody wants to hit the link, I'm going to give y'all one more chance and I'm about to jump off of here. But let me read some of y'all comments. Let's see. Shelly was talking about some things maybe I could do for some extra cash. Oh, yeah. And I always mention that content creators don't sleep on Amazon. Don't sleep on Amazon. And I done said it. Y'all done heard me say it many times. I don't be in nobody's pockets on YouTube because they money can't pay my bills. But
you in my pocket.
I always say that Amazon pays me more than YouTube every single month. Every single month. I make like 3 times more on Amazon than I make on YouTube. Every month. Okay? And I ain't got to do shit. I do reviews on products because I'm always ordering Amazon and I upload my reviews. And it's kind of like YouTube where you make a video and every time somebody watches that video, you get like a certain amount of money per commercial or whatnot. But it's like the same thing with Amazon. When people watch your reviews and they like your review, excuse me, whether it's a video or whatnot, and they buy the product, you get a certain percentage off the product that they buy. And if you do it really well and don't get no returns, because when on Amazon you can see how many people bought your product, and you can also see how much you made off those products, and then you also can see how many returns came from every product that you've done. So if you're really good, you won't get a lot of returns. And I don't get a lot of returns. It's very rare that I get returns because when I do my reviews, I'm honest. I don't be up there like, oh, you love this, you love this, you love this. I say, what it is, what I like, if it works for me and my house or my family. So you got to be honest on those reviews because, I ain't saying going on there and say, this shit was a piece of crap. Don't buy this shit. Nah, Amazon ain't going to keep you for too long, child. Not too long. But just be honest, yeah, this works great, but what I don't like is it's right here. But other than that, you just gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. But you also want to sell. So keep that in mind too. But you said I'm trying to make some of those rainfall fireplace study videos. Oh yeah, you mean like the ASMR? You say yes, I'm honest and very descriptive. Yeah, I'm very descriptive, child. I am very descriptive. Because that's one thing I hate. When you go to Amazon and you see those little videos, most of those videos, they playing some music. And the video is about 30 seconds. And they might be showing you how to use something. But they ain't saying shit. So when I do my reviews on Amazon, I be like, I'm talking to y'all right now. Yeah, I bought this and look at this and this how you fix it, this how you put it together, and this what it looks like, here, and this is how you do this, and this is how it operates, and I do that in my videos. And I be having people hit me up all the time in my emails. Can you please review our shit? Can you please review our shit? People be offering to send me shit all the time because they want me to review it because they think I do a good job. But yeah, so don't sleep on Amazon. And you said, girl, we've been talking amongst ourselves. She said, I am an empty nester. I got one more child, one more child. My babies I helped raise are all grown now. Just fur babies left, acting like 2 years old. Oh yeah, those fur babies do be acting like children. Bro, you still got family over there?
Is that a trick question?
Oh, the princess said, I love cooking big meals and having leftovers. I cook like, yes, I love cooking big meals. I didn't make a big Sunday dinner the other day because I was so tired. My grandbaby wore me out Saturday.
Badass.
So yesterday, all I made was greens and collard greens and some cornbread. I made some fried chicken. I made some corn on the cob, and that was it for Sunday dinner. But I always make enough on Sundays to last like 3-4 days or whatnot. Then after that, it goes in the trash on Friday. But you said my kids are 36 and 28. They been gone. Mine is 26 and 22. Well, I'm lying. Mine is 25. He'll be 26 in April, and the other one is 21, and he'll be 22 in 4 days. So Cameron, our moderator in the chat, Wavy Cam, he'll be 22 in 4 days. That is
I still got my 24-year-old and my 18-year-old with both of my grandkids out of the 3 at home. Nerve wrecking.
Oh no, I had meant because you said somebody had came to the door or something. That's why I said, do you still got company? That's what I was saying.
Oh no, you good. No, I had to go out the door for a minute. I had to talk to the plug of the plug with the plug, the plug. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure everything was squared in, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. I was talking to my guy, plus by my dog, because he he a breed, he a breeder.
Yeah.
And, he know his shit, so I had to find out what's what. To keep us from having to, be like, okay, do we want to throw her to the pits or keep her? Nah, okay. More of some scientific understanding. So we good. She avoided. She dodged that bullet quick. No, I'm damn serious. I love. Hey man, we've been raising her since she barely got off her mama's nipple, but. She'll be 4 this year in June. June 1st, she'll be 4, but no, ma'am.
Well, that's good. Let me read Coco's comment. She said, I have a YouTube channel myself, but I can't do beefing either, Coco. I don't come over here to beef. Sure, all I want to do is commentary. That's all I want to do. But I know sometimes when you do commentary, people don't always like what you got to say. And so, sometimes they try to pull you into a beef or try to what do you call it, bro? What do they call it when they be trying to get you to baiting? They be trying to bait you.
Yeah, want to bait you like they tough. You know what I'm talking about? But hit dog or holler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not on here. I've never been on here to beef, and I'm not trying to beef today, tomorrow, or in the future.
That's because you got successful businesses to run.
I'm gonna get my little commentary, and whoever don't like it, don't like it. I mean, I get thumbs down sometimes. I got people. I be getting trolls in the chat. Trolls in the comments sometimes after my video's over. And what do? I delete and block. Delete and block. My block game is strong.
Can I say this for you? What she shit, what you eat, don't make her shit. Is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what she's saying. But other than that, I ain't come to bother nobody. Y'all know me,
Yeah, but if you want to, Coco, go for it. I started off on YouTube doing TV show reviews on Tanya's Prime Time. And then after doing Tanya's Prime Time reviews and doing reviews on there, I kind of fell into the B sector and I started like watching different people. And then every now and then I would just make a video about my thoughts on certain people in the B sector or their videos. And then I created the Hood Table. And the Hood Table, our motto is we discuss everything from the hood to the White House. That includes the B sector too. So me and we discussing politics one day, R. Kelly the next day.
See, get off the
We could be
kill. Get off the
discussing
kill.
Larry Reed the next day, Tosh K to Jay Wilson and or Carpet on My Walls, Larry Nelson or VS. You know, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House. Coco said I have over 12,000 subbies. Oh wow! So you already got a channel. Hold on, let me
For
find you.
sure. She doing her thing. Hey man, I don't know
Let me
nothing.
find
Get it.
Coco. Hold on, let me find Coco. Because one thing about it, my bro will tell you, one thing about it, normally, almost normally, unless I forget, when we do lives, I always tell people if you got a channel and I'm not following you, let me know. Because sometimes people come in my channel and I don't, know them or know they got a channel or, stuff like that.
I was sitting up here looking at the Miss Princess lady. Nah, Miss Princess, girl, please, you got 1,300 shit, girl. I ain't even got. I barely got 13. What the hell you talking about? Talking about that.
Is it the name that you your handle
It's all
name?
good.
Coco 14110. Is that it? Coco 44110.
So she got bored. Hey, it be like that. Like real talk. That's real life. It do. You know what I'm saying? People get on some other shit, man.
I'm trying to find it. Coco _
Like people really get on some other shit, and it be like, okay, what the hell, man?
Why can't I find it? Coco, I put COCO _ 14110. Hold on, let me use my filter and click on channel.
Pryor said, y'all niggas ain't about to see my damn page. I done been there, done that. You know how it is.
I don't see it. Hey Coco, could you go to my IG? I don't want to be trying to send you around the world and I. But could you go to my IG, the hood table, my IG? And it's the hood table, DAHOOD table, the hood table. And put your link in my DM. Because I can't find it.
That boy gave me some of this old woo.
Yep, I got COCO _ 14110. And when I hit search, all these other people come up.
You know they be trying to dox, girl. They be trying to steal.
Jay Wilson's live came up when I entered Coco.
You doing the most.
I mean,
you know what? See, you being fun because I missed a little bit because that's why I was, I was hollering at my guy. I was trying to get him to hurry up, but he wanted to talk. He was double cupping. If you ain't from the South, if you ain't from the TX, if you don't know what the double cup is, ain't even gonna talk.
I don't know how to do IG. Princess, you found it. Hey, Princess, could you do me a favor, Princess? Could you drop her link under the comment of one of your last video so I can grab it?
It's all love.
Because I'm subscribed to you, Princess. Because the one thing I do believe in is supporting people who support you. So
I know that's right.
You ain't gotta ask me twice to sub to your channel. Okay.
I know. Also, that so that is that what that mean? Where everybody be saying the sub and they being basically they subscribing.
Yeah, sub and subscribing. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Well, see, there you go. See, I'm very technically advanced, but I didn't even understand that little acronym. That goes to show you.
Yep.
But I can tell you a whole lot about
dude, I'm telling you, when you become a YouTuber, it can be hard growing your channel. And some people they be having these bigger subscribers out here who be sending all they thousands of people go hit their link, subscribe to them. Then there's us other people who just gotta get it how we can get it. So it really takes support to get support on these YouTube streets.
I see your girl reaching out and trying to touch out with some people that's really doing some things for real.
Okay, Princess just sent me a message on IG. Let me check it.
They know who the guy. In fact, I think I got a couple of extra followers on my gram. I think that they've been on the on the hood table thing. I don't call names out, but if they is on here, y'all know the time. Appreciate all that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Princess. I found her.
she said, girl, I don't know how to do no IG.
I had what was I entering? 4 4. I
She
could have
said, girl, I'm
Oh,
finna
Coco,
ain't got time
I
for
was
no
entering.
IG.
Call me the Lexit like Theo from the Cosby Show because I had 144. One I had 14110.
You childish as hell. Did you just say this?
Call
I'm
me
so sorry.
dyslexic like Theo.
That's childish. Why would you say that? You know you childish.
Ooh, okay, I just hit you up. And matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I just subscribe to you from Tanya's Prime Time. I'm also gonna switch over channels and subscribe to you from the Hood Table as well. So you got 2 clickaroos, 2 subbies from me. And I hit the notification on both of them.
We know you like to do it big, T. We know you like to do it big.
I found it. Thank you so much.
When T comes subscribe, she said she comes with all her channels, so you're going to get about 10, 11 of them, about 11, 50, 11 of them.
And I'm following you back, Princess. I'm following you
She
back
said she
on
going to hit you up with the 50, 11.
Okay, I got Coco. Yeah, Coco got 12,000. Coco girl, if you girl with your 12,000 subbies, if you was to do like commentary on the B sector, shit, you probably fuck around and get like 24,000 subscribers. Shit. Not that you ain't doing good. I'm not trying to say you ain't doing good because you got 12K. Shoot, we trying to work our way up. We trying to move on up to the east side so we can get a piece of the pie. Hey, ain't that right, bro? He like this girl crazy. Oh, child.
Damn right. It's going down for real. Where the other sister at? Where our big sister at? She playing hokey pokey?
I don't know where she at. You know she been in the process of moving.
I know that, man. We ain't even worried about that. She gonna be all right. She gonna be everything all is well, man. So
Coco
sister,
say
be
y'all
listening. We love you. I'm talking about the trouble in the land where her dusty ass been.
Karma Diva.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Playing hooky in the wind. Everybody playing hooky. Got money. That's all right. I got my sisters, the other sister back. I got my other sister from a different mission. I got her. I got your back. So I'm gonna be on here with you
Thank
as
you.
much as I can. Now, some days I might mute them notifications.
I know, and I get it because, like, especially
that shit be getting on my nerves sometimes. Man, I got the damn Bluetooth in, and I'm working. Ding.
But see, I don't have my notifications on. Not on my
Ding,
phone.
ding.
Not on my
I'm
computer.
like,
I don't have notifications on. The only way I know people going live is if I'm actually inside the app or actually on the YouTube site on my computer. I don't get notifications. I don't get Facebook notifications, IG, Twitter. I don't even get Cash App notifications. Not like the sounds. I turned all that shit off years ago. Because when I first started on social media, my phone just ding, 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 ding.
Like I said.
Battery be going down. I'm like, why my battery going dead every
Right, that's why I said I'm about to start cutting out everybody notifications. I ain't got that many as it is. I don't play nobody like that. I don't even know people like that. I don't even like people like that. Even though I love people, but I don't like y'all like that. Like I don't talking to y'all.
And
like,
because I don't have my notifications on, I have friends though. They will hit me up in a heartbeat, and I be hitting my friends up too. I be like, oh shit. Find your way over to such and such live. It's going down over there. Or people hit me up. Like when James went live.
Their teeth over there, girl.
And when James went live today, somebody hit me up and said, James and VS is live. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I sat and listened for a little bit, and I went back, and then I said, okay, whoever this gentleman, individual people is, okay, damn. And I had to look, and I said, oh, okay, but then I got to hearing a few things and looking at some things and some things, and then I got the multiplying and adding and subtracting and dividing. Like, oh no, never mind that. No, this is about to get too messy. So I just X to the left, you know what I'm talking about, and kept going.
Good night, Coco. She said, y'all, I enjoyed this, but a sister needs to go to bed. Have a good night, y'all good people. Thank you so much. I appreciate that,
I
Coco.
appreciate
And I
that.
did subscribe to your channel from both of my channels. Well, I actually got a whole bunch of more channels, but I'll tip
Yeah,
y'all
I said,
all.
who them people? I need to subscribe and see what they're
Um,
talking about.
yes, thank you for joining. She said, nice meeting all of you. Thank you. I hope to see you again. And I'll be looking forward to your content on your channel as well. And let me see. Person said that dude I pulled up on has a trial coming up. Laughing out. I'm trying to go to that streamline shit from the courtroom. He said the dude I pulled up on.
She said the dude, dude is an elephant butt hair.
You said the dude you pulled up on. I think she's talking about Rob Rack.
Huh?
You talking about Rob Rack, right, Princess? You said the dude you pulled up on.
Yeah,
Was you
most
pulling
likely.
up on people, Princess? You pulling up on people out there?
Yeah, yeah. She like, I got that thing too. It's going down.
Don't be pulling up on people and pulling out the things, Princess.
Yeah, it's going down.
Don't be.
She said that go to that stream live from the courtroom. Yeah, Miss X said that hey, we're gonna roll up and ride out. We busting before we talking. We cutting and shooting before we talking. That's what I'm talking about.
But who is Tyra? She said Tyra, aka True Freeman. You heard of them, bro? Oh,
Who?
I'm typing it in right now. Tyra, aka True Freeman.
Never heard, but I thought you said I thought you just
Oh,
sound like some
the black
screw.
sector. They're from the black sector. Oh, I think I ran across them. True Freeman slash Tyra. Now, who is that?
Tyra, aka True Freeman.
Yeah, because matter of fact, I see what's that dude
The elephant butt here. You said that
no,
dude.
what's the dude the dude from the black sector who be jumping on people panels? Is it his name started a V?
I don't know. He might be slow. I ain't for
Oh
sure.
no, I'm the people in the chat. They know who I'm talking about. The Vic, is it Vic? Yeah, because when I looked up Tyra True Freeman, Vic's picture and his video came up.
Oh, okay. Also,
He said he used to
Mr.
stalk Tammy. He used to stalk. He used to stalk Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, Vic. Yep. When I typed in Tyra, aka True Freeman, on Google, Vic's
Did you
video.
just say Tommy Sotomayor?
Yeah,
Sotomayor?
yeah. Is that? Did I say it wrong? Sotomayor.
No, I don't know. It's soda, whatever the hell, older, whatever the
Yeah,
Google.
Tommy Sotomayor.
When I first heard of him, I was like, okay, this brother's interested. But then he got to go on there. Come on, bro.
He's one of those black men, like that one man who died naked on top of that white girl in that hotel room.
Are you talking about Kevin Samuel?
Yep.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, when I first, you know how you first hear, I'm like, okay, this brother, but then he got to going on that extra goofy shit. Nah, bro, I can't. Nah, bro, yeah, I'll air you out real quick. I don't give a damn how much we may disagree as a black. Well, I don't really like that term, but as a black man, a black woman, whatever, I really don't care for the levels of
Yeah, he's from that manosphere.
lack of understandings and disrespect towards one another. But nah, I'm not. I can't fathom that. That ain't my cup of tea on how you start dragging you because you doing you cooning. And see, yeah, I'll open you up real quick, like for real, bro. I wouldn't hesitate. Leave you sleep stinking with your boots smoking. Don't. I ain't got time.
Well, Princess
If
said
you,
that's why people hate me because I used to follow him. You know what? I know people who followed him before, and I'm just not that type of person. I mean,
well, I used to follow him when I first got. I didn't know
people.
who. But he got to doing that extra shit, man. That's dangerous, sis. When you doing shit like real life, motherfucker catching your ass on the side of the road, running into you on accident, shit, want to fight, and
I'm just saying, I'm not one of those people who treat
nigga
people
doing
a
the
certain
most.
way because they following somebody I don't like. Like that's the main
Yeah,
thing I hate
that's
about the
corny.
V sector. Like just because I like such and such and you don't, that mean we can't be cool. Just
Basically,
because you like such and such and I don't, that mean we can't be cool.
yeah.
Because everybody who know me, like know me, and have even contacted me outside of the scenes, they can tell you that Tanya don't be on the fuck shit. Tanya ain't no behind the scenes person who spreading everybody business and all this kind of shit. I fucks with people who don't fuck with people, who don't fuck with each other, and vice versa. And I might be in this person's chat. If they say something about somebody I don't like, I'm just sitting there, I'm just watching. I'm not gonna be in the amen section and all this. On this other person chat who might not like somebody over here, I'll be the same way. If I like them, I'm in there, hey, how you doing? Good morning, what's up, everybody? Shooting the shit and stuff. But I don't be in the amen section when people I like be getting into it with other people I like. I just be sitting there like, y'all do you. Y'all do you. Get y'all beef on, get y'all fight on. I'm just sitting here for the entertainment.
You know
That's
how easy
you know.
what you said right now. I'm gonna back you up on that. You know how easy it is to navigate these YouTube streets.
Let me see. I
You,
think that's hold
you
up.
remember how we grew up back home?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I think this is Princess. I just want to make sure before I
What's
add her
up?
on. Princess?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. What's up, hon?
Okay. Hi.
Hey, what's going
Hi,
down?
welcome to the panel.
I figured I'd come up. My fingers is tired.
Well, thank you for joining us up on the panel. Oh
You're
my goodness.
welcome. Yeah, the
I'm
Tyra
just
dude,
waiting on. Go ahead, babe.
he's been threatening people for like 6 years that I know about.
Oh.
So a lot of us have been threatened by him. And right before I pulled up on him, he had threatened me and this guy named John and said him and his play wife are gonna beat our ass. And so we pulled up. And he didn't have that same energy.
Hold up. So you
Oh, so that hold
talking
on.
shit. Hold on. Please explain. I'm all ears.
Oh man, let me mute. Hold up.
Okay, so the guy John used to follow Kwame Brown. And
Okay, I
Tyra
know
went in
him.
his
Okay, I
chat.
know him. Okay.
Tyra went in John's chat to talk stuff about Tommy. And John was like, please don't disrespect people in my chat. I ain't got no problems with him. He timed him out. So he came back after the timeout and he was talking stuff again, like slick dissing. And John was like, no, we don't do that here. He timed him out again. So Tyra went straight to his live and doxed that man for no reason. And that's where it all started. And we all went over there to explain to him like who Tyra was and like what he does on YouTube. Like this is normal for him. Granted, this was new that he doxed somebody that quick, but this is normal for him. And he started threatening all of us over there. And John lives in Chicago. Tyra lives in Indy, and I'm in between the two. And I said, well, if you go, I'll go because I don't want you going by yourself. And then he started threatening me. And so we said we were going to pull up the week before. And he called John's phone trying to cop please. And we ended up not going. By the time we went, he ended up getting arrested for something that he had did on YouTube that had nothing to do with none of us. And he didn't have none of his guns anymore. So yeah, we ended up showing up and he really didn't have that same energy that they took his guns.
Oh
But
my
Oh,
God.
so them Joes played Chicken George.
matter of
What's up,
fact,
Snooki?
even Tommy pulled up on the same dude. Tommy went to Indy and pulled up on him too. And he did nothing. He talked about he was gonna break Tommy's face. He said this for 2 years straight. And Tommy went to Indy and he did nothing but scream at him and left.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
childish. So did he throw the broken wrist fan at him like stop?
Oh
Quit.
my
He
God.
didn't do anything. And when we went, he wouldn't even
He
come out
didn't
of his
even give it
yard.
him downstairs.
When he finally did come out he came out on a bike recording us. We were getting in the car to get ready to leave. We walked
Oh, that's
up and
childish.
down his street. That's
I'm
all
about
we
to say
did. We
that's
just
just
walked on a public sidewalk. And when we got to the car, he rode up on his little tricycle. And every time John walked towards him, he rode off. And we left right as the police pulled up because he had called the police already. I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
man, what a crybaby.
Oh my God. What's up, Silky Black? Hey, she said, hey y'all. If you want to hit the link, hit the link. We're just covering what we saw, witness over there on Trezur Lane with VS and friends and other shit. But feel free to hit the link if you want. So, as far as this pull-up game goes, you know what? Hey,
I
I
don't
ain't mad at
condone
you.
it
I ain't mad at you
necessarily.
because it is what it is. What I hate is when people say pull up, pull up, pull up. And when you pull up, pull up, pull up, 911 is on
Right,
speed dial.
right.
They up here
They don't
keyboard.
have that same energy. So, yeah, stop
Yes.
saying it if you ain't about it.
Yes.
And
They
that's
keyboard
kind of what
gangster.
we did. We were checking his temperature, and yeah, he was running real cold that day.
See, and that's just like I always said, like when I say shit on here, I don't be just talking shit. I mean it. Like for instance, the shit that went on down there in the ATL and shit at the show.
Right,
If I say it's on site, when I see you, it's on site. So the shit that
right,
happened down there, they was like, but we're grown. And people want to make excuses when they meet up. No. Somebody might try to call the cop. No, when it's on site, like I'm like, didn't nobody walk through the motherfucking door and just mollywop? Didn't nobody just steal on nobody? Didn't nobody like all y'all talking all this shit on YouTube?
right.
And
And
ain't
seeing
nobody
that,
got a
Ain't
slap.
gonna bust a grave.
Ain't nobody got their
right.
eyelash picked off, they weave snatched off, nothing.
Well, seeing that's the thing. People get on YouTube and they all of a sudden, they're all the things they never were in life.
Man, I'm telling you, I ain't never.
I'm gonna freeze you up. It
I
ain't
had
even got
visions
nothing
to
to
go
talk
up
about.
to somebody and say, I heard that you got beef with me. What's up? Like, that's how we get down, like in real life, in the streets. Like, what's up? You got beef with me?
I'm gonna freeze you straight up.
Shit, I done
Right.
had fights everywhere from the front yard to the church to the,
Damn right.
I mean,
The basement, grew up fighting all that shit.
the
The
basketball court,
playground, the
Right.
daycare. I grew up
everywhere, like
whooping
shit, wherever
getting
I'm
ass
one of
whooping,
those
whooping
people,
ass.
like your mama used to say, wherever you show up, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
cut up.
show
Wherever
out.
you
You
show
damn
out, I'm
right.
gonna cut up. I'm gonna show out with your ass.
All
And
right,
I
Cause
mean,
yeah,
that's
I
I
would
get
love to see that. If they
we
would have
should,
like
we
I
show
know
out.
she was doing all that jumping around, her and the purple girl. What was her name? Purple, what was that girl name? 5'8" friend? No, not her. Was it her? I forgot the girl that went down there with Five. They was both like in J Dunn's face and stuff.
oh, I don't
Oh
remember who that
God,
was.
Bama, right? Bama girl. Ain't
Is
that
that
who she
who it
went down
was?
there with? Yeah, I think Five went down there with Bama girl, and basically they
Oh, I
chased
think she was there.
They chased her up in her own room and shit. Sean Bradley had to get between them and all that shit. But see, first of all, I don't never go anywhere by myself, and I'll never go anywhere without my shit. And when I say my
Right.
shit, hey, all I need in a life of sin is me and my boyfriend. And like I don't go nowhere
Hey.
without my shit, right? So I'm not gonna roll up at no show or no or anywhere without at least one of my partners, my homegirls, my relatives. No, you go
Okay.
into a whole bunch of all these motherfuckers talking all this shit on Facebook or YouTube. What they gonna do with you? You don't know in real life if they gonna do something or not. And but boy, shit. And like that shit, how they did old girl, oh my god, what is her name? The one who made that song about Rihanna. Fuck you, Rihanna. What is her name? Oh my god, I can't. Nicole. Like when she was down there and she walked in the door and they all jumped in her face and woo like they was gonna do something.
Nicole Reloaded?
No, not Nicole
No.
Reloaded.
Okay.
The older lady. The older lady, she's a nurse. But yeah, it was a lot of people that got up there like even Timothy Blaine, and I love me some Timothy Blaine, but I'm like, nigga, the only thing separating y'all was a motherfucking island. in the kitchen. Y'all have
Lord.
plenty of space and opportunity. Like, didn't nobody really want no fight. Didn't nobody really want to throw no hands, but they talking all that shit on YouTube. And then they
Right.
go show. Don't nobody do shit. Then they come back on YouTube and they still talking shit. I mean, still
Well,
talking shit. Like after that, it's like, okay, I don't believe shit you gotta say anymore.
that's how that Tyra dude did us. He's still talking. He swore up and down I had a gun on me. I'm like, I'm a felon. I can't have a gun. Plus, I had on clothes that if I had a gun, you would have seen it. There was nowhere to hide it. We didn't
Oh,
go
her
there
name is
for
Nicole
that.
Tyler. Sorry, her name is Nicole Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But child, it's child, and I didn't say this before. I don't condone fighting. I condone self-defense.
I
All you,
agree. I don't necessarily condone pull-ups.
yeah.
This I made an exception. But I normally don't condone it. We've had a few in the black sector that, one of them I kind of did condone that a little bit.
And I
But
get it. Sometimes people will take you there, and I know people like, but you're grown. You know the same shit they were saying to VS. But you're grown. You had children. What were you thinking? I said from day one, and anybody been following me, y'all know for a motherfucking fact. I said from day one, I would have. Oh God, you know how sometimes you just wish you was in a certain situation. Like I wish that was me. Why can't it be me?
right.
Because you know what I'm saying? That's
Oh, I had some drunk girl
like
threaten to pull up
goddamn.
on me. I was like, girl, do it. Go ahead. I'd like to see you try.
Oh
You
man,
might
if
not
I would
like
have
the
been there with
reaction.
man, me and VS both would have been in jail because I would have been. I'm telling you, my family, like my friends, my bro, he's right up there on top of you. I'm like real shit. Like everybody
Okay,
talking about
what
why you
exactly happened with the VS situation? Because like I
well,
heard bits and pieces.
this what happened. This what happened. I'm gonna try to break it down to you as quickly as I can. But okay, so VS, she's like this villain in the B sector. That's what people call her. Even though people like me is like, who the fuck y'all call a villain? And all y'all do the same fuck shit, right? So
Right.
a lot of people didn't like her because for one, they thought that she was a villain. Because the thing about VS, if you ever start following her from this day forward, and she brings good entertainment. I'm gonna say that. Follow her if you want. Don't follow her if you don't want. But she's very entertaining too. But she brings numbers. When I say if you was on her team right now, like you know how these people got their faves and all that. Oh, you're my besties, and you know all this kind of bullshit.
Right.
If you was really on her team, and let's say I don't know, your car transmission blew up tomorrow, and you show VS and you show receipts, you're gonna have that transmission fixed by the end of the day. Like she can raise, when I say she can raise money faster than lightning can strike. You saw her channel, right? She got almost 2,300 people, and she just started her channel a day and a half ago.
I
She,
seen when I clicked on it, she already had like 800, I think.
yeah, she is almost at 25. She can build your channel.
Dang.
Like everybody on her team who wanted channels, oh my God, they channel, you would have 1,000 subscribers in like 3 to 5 hours. Like
Right.
she could grow channels, she could raise money. I mean, they done bought people cars. You know Wiley, right?
Yeah.
They bought his car, insurance, all that kind of shit. Bless was
Dang.
in that. Bless was in that clique. Bless had bought Wiley big screen TVs. I mean, they did that shit for their people. They was like a real crew, like a real family.
Look, I could use a new car. No.
You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, I'm like, if you was getting evicted, if your lights and gas was off, like, I
I need
mean,
a new
as
computer.
long
Oh.
as you ain't like. As long as you wasn't like somebody who come to them every week, oh, I need this, this happened, this happened, this happened. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It wasn't like everybody came up with some bullshit like all the time. But you know, every now and then people struggle.
I
And that's
remember
why,
hearing about a couple people that had car issues that got it paid for in the beef sector. I've heard about that.
and she was never, when I say she was never one, like you see how all these people out here be just cash out and super chat crazy. Like you can barely enjoy their fucking life because that's all you hear every other word is hit the cash app.
Right.
Like she was not like that. And I'm not trying to cap for her or anything because she done some fuck shit. She has done some fuck shit, but so has a lot of other people, and that's why I don't disregard her. Like I don't, throw her out with the trash like a lot of people do over here. But yeah, so there were some good things about her, and there were some bad things about her. But there was this girl named Shireen. And I guess she wanted to hook up with VS. She was always calling her, inboxing her, IGing her, all this kind of bullshit because she wanted to meet up with her. And VS thought she was crazy. I mean, the lady was trying to give her furniture and, all this other type of shit, right? So VS was like always telling her, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. Quit hitting me up. Da, 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 da. I don't know you. Stuff like that. So then the lady kept harassing her. I mean, it just got worse and worse and worse. And so she would have come on live and she said, I don't want to do this, but please, bitch, could you leave me the fuck alone? I don't want nothing you got to offer. I mean, she literally she tried hard. Like you heard VS, if you heard her when she first came on with Bayless, she said, what the fuck else y'all want from me?
I heard some of that.
Some people quit hitting me up. I block people. I do this. I do that. But they keep fucking coming for me. People were stalking her. They was following her kids around. They was putting up pictures of her kids. Like, they would be like, you could tell they were standing on top of like a stairwell at her kids' school.
Wow.
Taking pictures of her kids coming down the stairs. I mean, they was doing all kind of shit. Like, all kind of shit. And she didn't know who it was. So she was being, kind of paranoid at times, which I can understand, and defensive at times, which I can understand. So anyway,
especially with your kids involved, right?
Exactly. So then one day, New Year's Eve, 2019, there's this girl named Kiki who I've always thought has something to do with the little setup, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people don't. But I always thought she did. But anyway, she was on live. VS was on live. She used to go live in the mornings a lot. And Kiki jumped on her panel. And Kiki was flirting with her and, acting like she was a lesbian or acting like she was bisexual or, doing all this kind of shit, flirting with her. And then we knew, like, Kiki had a man or a husband. She was like, yeah, me and my husband, we can all have a threesome. She was just, like, laying it on heavy.
Oh, Lord.
Right, laying it on heavy with VS. I want to meet you. I love you. Oh my God, I love you. I mean, it was. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This bitch
stalker mode.
Yeah, like it just seemed like some motherfucking Fatal Attraction stalker type of shit to me. But VS was like, okay, where you want to meet? Where you want to meet? First, Kiki said, I want to meet you at your house.
No.
Or no. She said she wanted her to meet her at her house. It was one of the two. I think it was meet Kiki at her house. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yep, she wanted to meet Kiki. Kiki wanted her to meet her at her house. But everybody's like, no, VS, don't go, because she had a chat full. It could be 5 a.m., and she would have thousands of people in her chat. Like, she really hit numbers. Like, these people nowadays, I got 1,000. VS been doing that shit way back in the day. But then, so VS was like, well, let's meet at the IHOP. And they happened to say it on live. So a lot of people heard them say the IHOP, which IHOP, da-da-da-da-da. So they went and met at the IHOP, VS and this Kiki girl, right? And so while they're sitting there talking, they go, VS is going live. She's like, I'm here with Kiki, they eating, having coffee. Next thing you know, VS is on live. And next thing you know, this Shireen girl, she sits down and props herself down right across from VS, put her fist up to her chin. You know how people sit with their chin up, their fist under their chin, looking at you like,
right.
And was like, what's up, VS?
Wow.
Now, this is somebody who has been harassing her, kept trying to hook up with her, kept trying to come to her house, kept trying to give her shit, all this kind of shit. And VS just kept telling her, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Right.
So he shows up at the IHOP. And she's up there like, what's up, VS? And VS like, what? Really? Child, it's all the videos is out there. Just look up VS and Shireen IHOP game. The videos are still on YouTube.
Oh, are they? I didn't know they were.
Yeah, they still on YouTube. Somebody has it on their page. I just watched it last week on somebody's YouTube channel. But when I find the link, I'll send it to you in your IG. But it's not hard. I just looked up VS IHOP and it came right up. So, and it's one of those troll pages, one of those troll pages, but they got the whole fight on there. And so basically after that, Shireen, she said something. VS said something. Shireen got up because VS said, "Go kill yourself" or something like, "What the fuck you doing here? Go kill yourself." You know, she was mad because like, "What the fuck is you doing here?" After I told you a million times, I don't want to fuck with you. What? Who are you? You know what I mean? So Shireen got up. She walked out. You know, was walking out the IHOP, and then VS, she just sat there, and it just like I think it just kind of hit her like people keep fucking with me. People are stalking me. People stalking my kids. They can't keep taking pictures of my kids. You know, it was just a whole bunch of stuff I think just built up in her, and she just blew her fuse. So she jumped
Right.
up to the table and stormed off, caught up with Shireen, hit her over the head. I mean, knocked her down to the ground, and you know that was but she still was live, so we started. The screen was moving back and forth. The lady was screaming, "Help! Help! Help! Get her off of me!" You know, and all this kind of stuff. And VS was like, "Bitch, I told you, quit following me, quit." You know, it was a mess. So
Wow.
then VS, basically like some of the employees came out there and they said the police is on their way. And VS said, "Oh, the police is on their way." They said, "Well, could you please let them know?" They said, "This lady just didn't just come up in here, did she? She had to know. She knew I was here, did she?" And then one of the employees, a girl, said, "Yeah, she specifically came up to us and said, 'Do you know this person? Have you seen this person?'" And the employee said, "Yeah, she's over there." So Shireen went over to where VS was sitting. So, you know, we know why she went there. We know she went there to fuck with, intimidate, whatever you want to call it, to VS. But, you
Right.
know, some people say, well, VS should have done something or she should have hit her right there at the table. But where VS fucked up and she know and we know was after Shireen left, the threat, you know how they say the threat is gone?
Right.
And you chased her down and you jumped on her. So that's how she got in trouble. Had they been probably fighting at the table, which I would have done, I would have hit her ass with the motherfucking closest syrup bottle I could find. I would have
Right.
buzzed her ass to the white meat. Like for real. Like real shit. Wouldn't even have to think about it. You follow me, bitch? What? Who the fuck are you? She don't even know this lady. Like this lady been harassing her for months and months. And so she got in trouble. She ended up going to jail. Well, she went home first. Then the police came, took her to jail. Her mother had to fly up here to get her kids. So her mother still lives in Mississippi, down south somewhere. And her mother had to fly up here, get her kids. You know, her oldest son, her oldest child is a son, and he's like special needs. Um, then she had a daughter, and she went to jail. I think she was there. I can't remember how long she was there. Maybe a week, 2 weeks. I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
think they said it was like some days or a
Yeah,
week or
it
something
was.
like that.
Yeah, you know, her and Tracy probably did about the same amount of time, but I think VS probably got out earlier. But yeah, and then after that, you know, she went to court, and a lot of people, you know, how they did basically with Tracy and Rob, and you know, other scenarios. All these people, YouTubers, are sending letters,
Right.
and calling us, you know, so they was doing that to her, and that really didn't help her. They was sending videos, all that
I'm
kind of stuff.
seeing it now where she walked
Yes.
out after her. Yeah.
Yep. They were sending videos and all kind of stuff. They were saying all the things that VS have done, you know, on YouTube. And so that's how she could have done like a lot of time, but they ended up giving her like 3 years of probation.
Right.
So
That's
that's like
crazy
the story
though.
in a nutshell. And so ever since day one, like if you were here from the beginning of the B sector, some people don't really like her because I know she did shit to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And of course, I guess if I'm this kind of person and I know this lady did some shit to me, but then you have to like if you've been here from the beginning, you know that VS was one of those people who was a reactionary person. Most of
Right.
most of the time she was a reactionary person, and if you did something to her she would come back tenfold like the Bible said. Like how many folds the Bible say? 77 fold or whatever. Like God will bless you, you know, tenfold, whatever. No, that's forgive you 77 times. Yeah, bless you tenfold. She would come back
Right.
tenfold. And that's what people was always like, well, you can't say how people fight back and if you slap them and they shoot you, you know, you can't.
Yeah, that's the problem though. People need to stop messing with people if you don't realize how they're gonna react. If you don't pay attention to how somebody is, you watch somebody long enough, you should know. But if you don't know that, stop messing with people. That's the
Right.
problem with YouTube. It makes people think that they're big and bad on YouTube, but in person, oh, I was just playing.
Yeah, I was just
No, it don't
playing.
work like that.
It's just YouTube. And I'm not saying
Right.
that everything she did was a reaction because you know how these people are on here and be circus, you know.
Right.
But a lot of times I do feel like, and other people could agree or not agree, but I do feel like a lot of times she would do okay, you know that expression how they say in the beef sector, you gotta do what you gotta do to get somebody off your back.
Right.
It's like Tracy. Okay, like Tracy. Her and Five Babe, within days of each other, threatening to call Jay Wilson's job to get him fired.
Right.
Why? All Jay Wilson is doing commentary.
Right.
And giving his opinions on the Sacramento gate, the Tracy and Rob gate, whatever the fuck gate you want to call it. And so then he started doing commentary on Five Babe because he's like, Tracy, this your girl now, y'all in alliance, and allegedly she's reaching out to Rob right behind your back. So now Five Babe is mad because he's saying that. So she's calling down to the Uber, the Lyft,
yeah,
the
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So some people like they do some of the craziest shit.
Like I get it if somebody's messing with your kids. It's time to go full force.
Talking shit about them. Some people here just don't like. They like to have everybody in their mouth, but they don't like to have their mouth, their name in anybody else's mouth. And if you talk shit about them, then they want to get you fired. They want to get you evicted. They don't want to get your dogs and kids taken away because you have an opinion.
Tyra said he gonna get me evicted. He gonna get me kicked off Section 8. I said, good, I ain't even on it. Good luck with that.
You see what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be in the beef sector and you're gonna be beefing and talking shit about each other, then that's I'm not saying that a lot of things that happen, people that's what they get. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But if you're gonna be out here dragging people and talking about people and doing fuck shit, and somebody come back at you with a little bit more force.
Right. But to go to an extreme because somebody did commentary, now that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And Jay Wilson is like, it's Uber.
And that's the thing. Like with me, I got people that hate my guts for talking in chat rooms. I got doxxed the first year I was here before I was ever a content creator. I was not hitting links. I was just talking in chats. Back then, I wasn't even talking shit like I do now.
Yep, and they just didn't like what you had to say. So they're like, let's find out who this lady is.
And you know what's crazy? Mostly what I came on talking about was just like me and my life, like things I'm going through, stuff like that. Like I was just talking about me mostly. Back then, I wasn't even talking shit yet. After I got doxxed, it was like whatever at that point.
It's usually always a hater, somebody envious of you, or somebody who don't like something that you said. That's usually how the doxing come to be. And you have to just be one of those type of people who be like,
I followed one of the most controversy people on YouTube back then, and that was part of the problem. But what's crazy is it was somebody in his camp that did it.
But my thing is this. If you really not harming nobody, and you just up here giving like I hate to see like who was that? I think it was Chat Rap. It was somebody who literally just started their channel. Like just started their channel. They was only on their channel for maybe 1 to 3 days, maybe. And somebody doxed them.
Wow.
Like people really, it is this thing. Like I know you from that sector. You probably see it too. It's like it seems like there be certain people who only wants to be at the top. They only want to be at the top or the one with the most views, getting the most money, and also the only one out there talking shit.
Yep.
And then if anybody else does it, then
Yep.
they try to stop that shit. And that's when it comes to the doxing, the bullying, and all that other shit. So if you want to do commentary, like who was that in the chat? I think it was Coco. She said, "Man, I got 12,000 subscribers, and sometimes I be want to do commentary in here, but it's just too much. Like you have to be like, okay, this is what I want to say. This is, I'm gonna try to be as non-biased as I can, but I'm gonna give my opinion in my commentary. You can't let people scare you off."
For the new people
Yeah,
coming over here trying it, I'd say for one, make sure you ain't got nothing really important that you don't want to lose
yeah. Don't
because of
be like they
YouTube,
just showed Dovey Milton's child abuse arrest mugshot. If
right?
if you got shit like that going on in your life,
Right. Don't be trying to do a channel. Don't come on here with your real
be a
name.
subscriber.
Make sure nothing identifying you is tied to your channel so you don't get doxxed.
Because they will find it. Like,
Uh-huh.
if you see my
But you
post
better
about
off
the community
not having things to lose before you start talking because
right?
they trying to get everything out of your life. Jobs, kids, cars,
Kids,
whatever.
husband. And that's like that
Houses.
post I made. I made a post on my community wall today. I said, I think I'm about to change this sector's name to the mugshot sector instead of the beef sector. Because when they pulled out Dovey's mugshot earlier today for child
Oh, I've not
abuse,
seen hers.
you ain't
Oh,
seen
I heard about the charge, but I ain't seen the
Oh,
mugshot.
let me send you the link in your DM right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Look,
Let
I
me
be
pull some-
nosy. But
Hold
you
on.
know, I eventually wanted to start a true crime channel. So me covering the court case, I figure kind of falls in that.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It does fall into that.
So hopefully they don't come for me on that damn court video. And I probably should talk on there a little bit before and after just so maybe it kind of looks like I'm doing commentary on it.
I'm just like, I'm just gonna do. If I want to report on certain people in the B sector, I'm gonna do it. I try to just keep it entertaining. I try
Right.
not to be too biased. And I just try to just come up in here and just try to do just a recap. What
And I
happened.
must say, that's part of some of the issues I had that people not liking me. I was biased in the beginning. I rode hard for the people I rocked with. So
Uh-huh.
when they got attacked, I went on attack mode. And
Uh-huh.
so, I mean, by then I was already doxxed. But still, like, I went even harder after that because I felt like, well, I'm already doxxed. It is what it
Right.
is. But by then, I have really grown to like certain people and I was attached to certain people that I felt like I had to rock for like that because I'm just that person in real life. And
Uh-huh.
seeing that's the difference between YouTube and real life. Sometimes you can't be the real you on YouTube because it just don't. These people on here are nuts.
Uh-huh. And you are right. You are so right. And it's like,
But when you ride hard for somebody, you tend to be biased. When they got beef, then you don't like that person for no other reason than they don't like the person you rock with. And
yeah,
I've done it.
you're right. And that's why, ever since I came on here, now I have my faves. I have
Right.
my faves. And most people who've been following me long enough, they know who my faves are. There's no question who my faves are or who I really, really like.
Right.
But if they out there and they swinging and banging and they in some bullshit and all this kind of shit, I'll tune in, I'll support your video, I'll like and share, I'll do all that kind of shit. But will I get out there in the front yard and be swinging and banging? Like, no. I love you. Yeah, I love your content. I support your channel. But I learned a lot from being in the B sector and being
Right.
on YouTube. And it just pays to just keep your
Sit
distance.
back sometimes. Yeah.
Because we see all these people, like, how many people have we seen over the years fall out?
And then get right back
subscribers
cool.
fall out. Their subscribers is beefing with each other, dragging each other. Then they
Yep.
get back together. Then the subscribers like, what the fuck? Like you've been having us beefing with this bitch for 3 years, and now you want to be all friendly and boo cool with the bitch. And so it
Oh,
just,
I've been there.
and if they fall out again, like what do you do when they fall out again? Because a
Right.
lot of CCs don't like you fucking with CCs that they don't fuck with. So it's like,
Right.
no, I'm not gonna let nobody. I like who I like, and I go where I go. I'm just, leave it at that. Like I'm not about to be. Y'all not gonna be like me. What do they call it? Like one of those puppets. Like, okay, it's over
Right.
here to go here. You can go here now. And they like holding you by a string. Like, okay, we cool over here. We cool over here. Nope. So that's just me.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to get better about that. There's
Yeah.
only certain people I rock with like that, and it's because I've met them outside of YouTube too. So, but other than that, yeah, you can't just woo bang for everybody. Not on here.
You can't because, and I mean the people that I like, I can't say that they ever done like got me in some shit or anything like that. But I'm just like I learned a long time ago, even in real life. Like I learned a
Right.
long time ago that you can't fight everybody's fight.
Right.
And sometimes you just need to, hey, let people handle shit on their own. Everybody on here is grown. They don't need nobody to jump in like we used to do back in the day. If anybody jump in, I'm jumping in too. You know,
Right.
you know what I mean?
And see, and that's kind of how I am. I hate people being bullied, and when I feel like somebody's being bullied, then I tend to like jump up, and I gotta stop doing that. I
Right.
mean, I kind of did that with John Goodwill when Tyra pulled that mess on him because it was so wrong and egregious what he did. Like
Uh-huh.
that man didn't do anything to him for him to do that, and
Uh-huh.
so it triggered me. And then when he was talking about going down there, I definitely didn't want him going by himself because anything could have happened.
Right.
He could have tried to set him up somehow, and with him not having witnesses, because I knew he would have people. So yeah, I definitely had to be there as at least for that.
Right.
But he was offering to have his girlfriend beat me up too, so I figured, well, that's even better.
And
Might
you
as
know
well take
what?
my ass there.
I'm trying to send you this thing, but every time I send the link, it
Yeah.
don't show anything. So I'm about to send you a screenshot, and then
Okay, that'll work.
actually, and I can tell you where to go because for some reason when I try to copy the HTTP, the website address,
Yeah.
it don't allow me to share it.
I noticed sometimes with some of them court links, it's like that.
Yep. But I just sent it to you, and basically, if you go to, matter of fact, hold on, let me see. I'll send you this other link.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really her name too.
Right. So I sent you the link, even though when you click on it, it just goes to the name search, the image.
Right.
So if you click on her name, it pulls up the file of that screenshot I gave you. Just blow that screenshot. I would save that screenshot on your computer. That way you can blow the picture up as big as you can. Because
Right.
IG message, it might not be big enough for you to see it really well. So I would download it to my computer or download it to my phone and then, stretch it out so you can.
Oh, it don't show the picture, or at least not on this one.
Oh, I can show you the picture. Hold up. Her picture's on here. It's just let's see, where that site at? Hold on.
Well, she got two different cases. Oh, that one showed a picture. That was
Oh,
an
you see
old
it?
one from '09.
Yeah, that's the one that they sharing on social media.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, snap. Look at Toby.
Yep, it was in '09, but in 2014, there was something else going on.
Oh, she looked mad in the one. I would have been mad too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you get on here and when you get involved in more than just doing commentary, I think you just be setting yourself up for some shit. Like, you know, They want to beef because they know you can get a lot of money, you can get a lot of cash out, you can get a lot of clicks and views, a lot of subscribers. But then,
Right.
when they start getting out there and beefing, and people come back at them with, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get you off my back.
Right.
But it is what it is.
I want to get monetized eventually.
How many
I
subs you
just
got
got to get
now?
my watch hours back up. I'm like a little less than 300 watch hours I need to get.
Well, how many subs you got? Do you already got a community wall and all that, right?
Right. Yeah. I've been
Okay.
putting shorts up and everything because my computer's been acting up. I need a new computer. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have any problems in the morning getting this court thing to play. But
Well,
that's
my
why I
tip
haven't
for
been
that
really
is,
going live because of that.
well, my tip for numbers, anybody will tell you, you get more subscribers with the more lives. So
Right.
a lot of people like to do just uploads, but you get a lot more subscribers and a lot more views.
I agree. I
Lives.
used to bang out with my lives. I'd do a 4-hour
Yeah,
live like it was nothing.
yeah. Do them lives, boy.
But
Yeah.
yeah, look, Shelly helped me out sharing the last court hearing I did. She helped me out a lot with subs because I think I hit, what was it, almost 100 subs in the last like week and a half.
Yep, yep. You'll get them it just depends. Like a lot of, as long as you're doing content that people want to see and watch, whether that's a TV show review, trending news, celebrity news, like you said, you think you want to go into the
True
crimes,
crimes.
true crime,
Yeah.
like doing stuff that people want to see or might be interested in. Sometimes you gotta find your niche. But like
Right.
me, I was like, see, my time is prime time. My original channel, that was all mostly TV show reviews and doing a little bit of trending news or whatever. But I wanted to be more than that. I didn't want to be in a
Right.
box. I didn't want to be one trick pony. So that's why I created the hood table, because I'm like, I don't want to be censored, and I don't want people to be like, oh, we can't cuss on this channel. I want me a
Right.
channel where I can just be me and do what the fuck I want to do, and if it gets monetized, get monetized. But like I tell people all the time, there's people on here who be playing on your top, telling y'all, oh, this video won't get monetized, oh, because you curse and don't type cuss words in the chat.
It
And that
depends.
shit is bullshit.
It
Show people
depends.
my shit. I done showed people my videos. I done went to my studio. Green. And if you watch me for any amount of days, we curse over here like
Good, because I have a
you
potty mouth. I'm
know,
trying to clean it up.
I ain't saying I just get on here to purposely curse, but if something comes out, it's like
Right.
I'm not. If I say motherfucker, it's a motherfucker. If I say, you know what I mean. So and
There's
our
a
shit be
lady
green every video.
there's a lady I watch in the she does like product reviews. And she cusses all the time. She says little
Yeah,
dirty jokes sometimes. And
yeah.
somebody had asked a question, and like she did a little Q&A at the very end of one of her videos. And one of the questions was, if you cuss, does that video get monetized? And she said, yes, actually,
I've been
they don't
telling people
mind what I
this.
say. Like, I'm not saying it like in a derogatory manner,
Hey,
or, it's not too wild and out there.
if you're not talking about maybe abuse, the words, the
Right.
words. If you ain't talking about that or how Tracy say "erder," it's certain things. But even still, we got a lot of videos on that stuff because we cover trending news.
Now, true crime sector is a little different. True
Yeah,
crime, there's a lot of words you cannot say.
and that's
Like
what
you,
I'm saying. We
you
cover
could
trending
say
stories.
children, or wait, what is it? You can't say children, but you could say kids, or vice
Yeah.
versa. Like it's weird.
I know, and it's like we cover a lot of trending news too on the hood table. So it's like a lot of the stuff that be in trending news be some bad shit, some fuck shit. People offer each
Right.
other. I mean, we cover a lot of hot topics, and we don't be censoring throughout the video. Like I'm
Right.
gonna tell you this fucking story, and I'm gonna tell you what the fuck happened. And I'm telling you, like I've been on here like almost 6 years from my first YouTube channel, and when I say that the people sometimes be playing on your top, talking about, oh, this ain't gonna be monetized. Hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash. They play it in your face.
Right.
Because again, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that Tanya don't care who cuss on her channel. We cuss. We just don't be up here purposely on no ratchet shit, right?
Right.
But if you say, "Oh, that bitch trip," I'm not up here. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it. Say it. No, because I see my YouTube and I see all my videos being green, no matter how many curse words we done said throughout that video. So that's why I be like, don't be believing all them CCs when they say that shit. They just trying to play on y'all.
Right, because like you said, you can see it once you're monetized. You can see it in your analytics. It'll tell you what is and isn't monetized and what, you'll know what kind of content isn't getting monetized.
And that's why I don't care. That's why a lot of people be like, they be trying to convince people, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't say this. Girl, please. I don't even care. I come up here to do me.
It just depends on the intent behind what you're saying. And, flashing guns and stuff like that.
And if you're up here raging, like some of these YouTubers be raging, right. All they do is screaming. I mean, just screaming and off the top of it, you know what I mean? Like people who trying to put commercials in your videos, they ain't looking at like, they don't want nobody doing all that kind of shit. They trying to put commercials in your videos. So it's about how you present it as well. You can't be over here on 10 just yelling and screaming and cursing and threatening people for hours on end.
Well,
it's for YouTube to monetize every one of your videos. But
as far as monetizing, no, YouTube doesn't like that. But you know what's crazy? I think YouTube likes all this mess and drama.
I said that before too.
They may not monetize your channel.
Maybe okay, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they might
they may not monetize the video, but like the super chats you get on that video, they'll let those go through. You know what I mean? Like they like some of the drama and some of the mess, I think. That's why a lot of people don't lose channels.
Right, and the B sector makes a lot of money, but there are certain things that we just cannot do when it comes to community guidelines, and they don't give you fuck. How many views, how many subscribers you got, how many money they making off of you.
Well, and there's a formula to flagging. I wish somebody would teach me that, because there's a few people I would have loved to flag a few times, but not something I'd need every day. But there's some people that like using my image and stuff like that I would have loved to get.
Well, when it comes to that, okay, so you already know I'm an Amazon affiliate or whatever you want to call it, right? Influencer. Yeah. So, with that being said, every video that I do for Amazon, I also upload on my YouTube. So I'm like getting paid twice, literally, because if people watching on YouTube, those little commercials, get those little pennies for little commercials. YouTube don't pay you shit really. But and then on Amazon, if people buys the products, for my reviews over there, I'm getting money. So it's like double. You know what I'm saying? So I have came across a lot of people who will take my videos of my reviews. They will download them and upload them on their YouTube channel because they are also Amazon affiliates.
Ooh, put a watermark on your videos.
No, I don't even do that. When I say I go to YouTube, because see, the thing is, when you on Amazon, they don't want you promoting a channel. They don't want you. All they want you to do is review their product. And you learn that really quickly in the beginning. Don't say follow me, subscribe to me. Don't say none of that shit because Amazon will send you a message back and say, sorry, we cannot approve this video. All they want you to do is go up there and be like, hi, this is Tanya. Or, just, how some videos, there ain't even no sound. They just recording the product and, you know what I mean? So you can't do that with Amazon. So what I do is when I see them motherfuckers and they got my shit and it's on YouTube, I go to YouTube and I file copyright and my shit get taken down. They shit get taken down. I done had people hit me up in my email. Please please, could you take it back, please? Or some people, I didn't know that what I did was wrong. You know, bitch, whatever.
Right.
I ain't taking shit back.
Right, because that's plagiarism.
Now, how you gonna take my motherfucking Amazon review videos, upload them as your own, and then you get paid for Amazon and you bitch.
It's one thing taking clips from somebody's video and using it on their YouTube. That's one thing.
Video.
But to take the whole video for a product for Amazon and to do that, that's even worse.
There's this one video review I did, and it's this waterfall. It's like a desk waterfall. I got rocks and all this stream, and it lights, and it's really nice. I like it. And I have so many views and got so many purchases from doing that review on Amazon. So that's one of the videos that people steal from me, and they put it on their social media, and they try to get paid off of YouTube, off of Amazon for it. And I be striking all that shit. And one thing about it,
man, I be slacking. Cause I could have been doing that. My reviews get good marks, but I don't have pictures and videos.
But do you ever check your copyright on your studio?
Do I check it on there? Yeah.
Okay, so always check your copyright at least once a week, once every few weeks. Check your copyright button, because on the copyright button, whenever somebody uses your shit, it's going to be in there on the copyright.
Oh, they show you it's in there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your copyright. Like not where, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Oh, snap. No, I didn't know that part.
Hold on. Let me just go on over here.
Let me see if I can check that out.
Let me share the screen real quick. Let's see. Tanya Prime Time. Okay, let me pull me up on the channel.
Dang it, I know there's a way to do this from the phone.
Let me see. Can I get it bigger? Okay. All right. So hopefully you can see this. Okay, there's my big head over there on the left, right?
Yeah. Oh, I love that picture. You're pretty.
Hello, child. That's when I was a blonde, because they like to have fun. But
right.
Yeah, but when you here's our video right here in the center. That's us live right now. But if you go down on in your studio under your picture, underneath it says like analytics, comments, content, dashboard, all that shit. Right there, subtitles. Then you have copyright. Right there. Click on the copyright. And if anybody has used anything of yours, even if it's for 10 seconds, see how over here, I hope y'all can see this, like where I'm circling right here, it has percentage of match. And this first video says 20% of their video. The second one says 100% of their video. The third one says 50% of their video. 100%, 20%, 100%, 100%. Now, a lot of these 100% is my other YouTube channels. Because on some channels, I upload the same shit, right?
Right.
So those are me. But
so
like
those would be you, right?
20%. Now, the reason why I didn't strike this video right here, because it's 20%, like sometimes I'll record shit and I really don't care. Like if sometimes you have certain content and you just be like, it's really not, it's not your own personal shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you got a little something to somebody else's shit in your video, and somebody finds your shit and they upload it. Because that's the thing. You can't file a copyright unless you know 100% that it's your original shit. So if you downloaded something off of some website and YouTube sends you a copyright, say this person uploaded the shit that you got. And you go and look at it and be like, oh, that shit came from, I don't know, don't you dare file copyright. Because they can come back and say, they lying. That ain't their original content.
Right. And that could be a false flag.
Exactly. A false flag. And y'all saw how they was talking about Chopper during James live tonight. Chopper, him. He did a false flag on Spill It Boy. And he also did a false flag on Duchess. And that's how Chopper lost his channel.
Wow.
because James fought back. And see, that's another thing that they was talking about tonight. When James was going off on Duchess, he like, how you gonna say I didn't support you? How you gonna say, I was supporting these channels and not supporting your channels, and whoop, whoop, whoop. How you gonna block me and all this kind of shit? He said you wouldn't even have your channel if it wasn't for me. Because when Chopper did those false copyrights, they took James' channel and Duchess' channel. But Duchess was like, he even came on here, well, it is what it is. I'm just going to use my backup channels. I'm just going to make it. I'm not even going to fight it. I mean, that's literally what he said. I'm not going to fight it. None of that. James was like, fuck that shit. I got like 40,000 motherfucking subscribers. So James fought that shit. And not only did James win and get his channel back, but Duchess, from James filling out paperwork, got his channel back. And Duchess didn't do shit. So that's what James was talking about tonight.
Okay, gotcha. See, I was listening to some of that. Yep. Yeah, I just looked under mine. I have no matches, so I guess that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
James,
I really don't think they do it until you get monetized.
They've used my image from one of my uploads like crazy.
Well, you can't see. I don't know how much of a copyright you get for that because people do that shit all the time.
Right.
I mean, celebrities, YouTubers.
And there's ways. I know there's ways to do it, but like I said, I need somebody that knows how to flag to teach me. Because there's ways you gotta do it.
Let me know, child, because I'm always putting people pictures up on my shit. Like,
well, and it's not everyone. I guess it just depends on who the person is. Like, but when somebody's stalking you, it's one thing for somebody to use it once, maybe twice, but somebody that uses it every other day. I got one dude that'll put my picture up and talk about everybody else. And he'll put somebody else's picture up and talk about me and everybody else and not the picture. I don't know why he does that. It's retarded. But it's just this stalker mentality. Well, he hates my guts now because he's all over my community wall and memes.
Yeah.
I fought back and he can't stand me.
Yeah, you have to. When you really feel like somebody is doing too much with your channel or with your videos or anything like that, like all of my shit, I want to say 99.999% of my shit over the last 5-6 years is original content.
Right.
Like I might do like stories like, okay, like the dude who just got killed by those cops down there in Memphis. We had went live and we had the news stories, whoever it was, whatever, I can't even remember the news site that was, but ABC or whoever it was, and we had their shit streaming live. You know what I mean? But I always put up my copyright disclaimer. So on stuff like that, I might have some of that in my videos. But on a normal basis, if I'm just doing review or commentary, it's original content. So I don't have to worry about people filing no copyrights on me. And
that's how I've been up until recently with this court stuff. That's how I've been. It's just been me talking about what I see or what I feel.
Yeah.
And
that's why I said nothing might ever come from it because
I know
I've been in this game too long. And
it's treacherous waters. I know.
And so I'll be very careful. I mean, that's just me. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to take nobody's shit, put nobody's videos on my shit because people will be shit.
And actually, it was somebody that does that replays Tyra's streams that actually played it originally for me, the court, because I couldn't do the live because I didn't think my computer was gonna kick on in time. So he did the live, and then I just re-uploaded it from his channel, the court thing.
Yeah.
But he does that. He gets flagged all the time and moves from chat to chat or channel to channel.
Oh, is this Connie?
Yeah, it's me, Tanya.
Hey, what's up, boo?
Hey.
Girl, what you doing?
Girl. I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off.
Girl, we been up here, me, Everybody in the chat, Princess, my bro.
Who this up here with me? Who this is? You know, I like to know who my peoples is.
Well, you know my
Princess. I
brother's
know
right next to
Princess.
you.
Princess.
Yeah, Princess.
Yeah, my brother's right next to you with the Panther picture. You know, that's
I'm not talking to him right now. I'm not talking to him right now. No, I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to Champagne. No, no,
She's
not
Who I
not
doing
done
that.
talking
did?
to Champagne either.
No,
Oh
because
shit!
they didn't even. I
What?
check your check your Instagram.
Okay.
What didn't happen? Which one did I didn't did? What happened?
Yeah, y'all be slipping. You told me to go ahead and follow and all that, and y'all didn't even catch up with the get right.
Uh
Oh damn.
Say what?
Slipping over there.
Yeah, what you said?
Oh, that's right. I remember now. That's right. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
her on some shit.
So you ain't follow?
Hell
She
yeah,
said
you know
check
I
your
done done that.
IG. She
And
said
I was trying to I was trying I didn't want to DM you, but I wanted to find out who the girl Brit or Brit Brad or whatever you say her name was, the trucker girl.
Yeah, Brittany Stewart. I'm sorry. I am so you know.
I was trying to find her in your following, but I couldn't find her. So her
Oh,
name
who
is
I was following? B Stewart.
B Stewart. Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
Hey, you know I've been heavy on that shit too right now.
I am so, sis. I really, honestly, deeply do apologize. Charge it to my mind.
Oh, listen. It only helped me. It only helped me because guess what I found out?
What that is?
Freight broker.
Yeah, there it is. You know what I'm talking
Freight
about? See,
broker.
you tapping in, huh, man?
Freight broker.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. You see what I'm talking
Research.
about?
Anyway, I'll let y'all go on with y'all conversation.
Mhm.
Tanya, did you see what was happening over there in the beef sector?
girl, we've been reviewing James'
I'm out the
video
way.
most of this live, honey. But I know a lot of people after James went live, a lot of people started going live as well. And as I was
Pastor
telling the
Wilson
people
live
over here,
now.
I was telling people over here, I'm getting in where I fit in because I'm not gonna continue waiting on everybody to do their lives for me and my little channel to go live. I'm just gonna get in where I fit in. And whoever over here gonna be over here.
And you know we gonna kick it.
That's right.
You know we talk about all kinds of stuff over here. But
That's
yeah,
what
bro,
I'm telling
for
them.
real, bro. I was looking y'all up and I couldn't even listen. Bishop on he Bishop he on his own other thing.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
remember, bro. Now
I'm
I
listening.
remember you were supposed to tell her the trucking information. I remember now.
Yeah, I mean, my bad. Look. There's a
What's
whole
her
lot
name,
that's been
little
going
It
sister?
on.
happened.
Mr. Slow.
Everything been
Hey.
going on, but I mean, you know what, sis? I'm available. I mean, you know what? Just hit me on. I mean, in fact, is you following or do I need to follow you? I don't know
I'm
what
following. I'm following.
under which one, under who, what the when.
With the huh? What you say?
I know I'm saying and
He
who to
said, "What the
follow
what the
because
what
I
the
know
what the?"
everybody be coming up in there. I just want to make sure I ain't removed you as a follower because some folks be up there.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
Follow,
Okay.
like unfollow and then refollow. It'll give a new
No, I just
notification.
want to know which. I mean, I know she don't want to give out no name, but you got to give out the acronym or something.
Well, what is
It's
okay?
SSZ.
SD. Yeah,
S
I'm the
S
count
and
underscore.
Z.
I'm a root.
Z Z as in Z as in zebra.
Send me another one to make sure that it don't say that you already friends with me.
Or
Or
put it in the
message
back
him.
chat. Or put it in the back
And
chat.
then come to find out, I was trying to look for Tanya on his following, the people that he follow. You don't even follow Tanya
Huh? You talking about on IG?
on IG.
Oh,
Who
I don't.
follow
Yeah, I
her?
don't think we follow each other. I don't think we follow each other on IG. Hold on, let me double check. Hold on, let me see.
Hold up, man.
Oh, I
Let me
follow
wait.
you, Lee. Hold on.
Did you just send me a message on IG? Give me a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I didn't send you a message. No, I didn't send you a message on IG. That was like last weekend.
I'm not following you, bro. I'm about to follow you now. So, yep, me and bro was
Okay,
not.
I'm just saying. I mean, well, my bad.
Yep, I'm following you now. Yep, my bad.
That's okay. I do that too. If somebody follow me and I don't recognize them, I don't add them.
No, it
Yep.
ain't that I
Trying
don't.
to be
Hey, I just
calling
want to
out.
make sure you because.
I don't. I don't Well, recognize.
Hold
Make
on,
sure you
family. No,
send
you
her
can
that
just
information,
resend me
bro.
one, family. How
YouTube
about that?
people are weird. You got to be careful sometimes on
Yeah, you
YouTube.
do got
It's true. It's true. But you see, you ain't know what
So wait
happened before that. He told me to
Right.
follow him, so
it
then
hurts
that's what I
you
did.
He
all the
didn't pay
time,
attention.
or
Yeah, you do
Hold
gotta
on,
be
I might have
careful.
added you already. Hold on,
you
family. You
might
need
be
to send me
fast.
another one. My bad. I
You too
apologize for
fast.
that.
Yeah. You can't have everybody following, but hold up, y'all,
Yes,
because
I can. I got all y'all following me. The devil
Get
is a
you one of them
lie.
Pepsi Six bars.
hold on, y'all, because
Get
Miss
the
Miss
help.
Slow, she hit me up because some shit that went down.
What
Uh,
happened?
on
Forgot
somebody's
this one.
live. So please, sis, please explain what the fuck that happened tonight. Is she there? Oh, she
I
ain't.
don't think she heard you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, there
Girl,
she
I'm muted. Listen, when I realized
What
that I
happened?
wasn't muted, when I realized I wasn't muted, I muted myself. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can't
hear
Yes,
hear
you.
ma'am.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, cool. So, you remember about a week or so ago, I kept trying to remember the name of the old lady that got kicked out of TSCC,
Uh huh.
and we couldn't remember her name. So, I was over there at Jay Wilson house,
Uh huh.
and they live or whatever. So I jumped up on the panel, and they was talking about different stuff that had happened like throughout the time on the beef sector, different funny stuff or whatever. So you know how when you backstage, how you throw the thing up to see if somebody who is really who they say they are.
Yeah,
And
you
you
throw
know,
up
so
the
I had
banner. Yeah, the banner.
right banner yet. So I had the camera off or whatever so he could see who I was, and I turned it on. I kept flashing it back and forth to make sure he knew who I was. But you know, I ain't hide myself. So somebody a troll, and I about know you just about know who it was. But anyway, when a troll comes on here, it's like after I asked who the lady was, I was like, "Do you remember the lady that was on the beach that was going from place to place, panel to panel, crying because she was upset because she got kicked out of TSCC and she was begging to come back. Her name was Miss Beverly.
That's it, Miss Beverly.
Beverly.
Yes, yes. Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
Well,
her name was Miss
that's a
Beverly.
blast
So
from the past.
That's old B sector.
right. So when I said that, um, somebody named oh shoot, I can't think of the name, but it was wait a minute, was it not
Beverly used to be
invested, but anyway, some
messy.
name, some troll name. I'm gonna say who was that lady who had a camera slip about 4 minutes ago? And I was like, first of all, it wasn't a camera slip, honey. It was just I was letting them know who I was. There was no camera slip. There's no biggie. No, I just need to know so that I could I wanted to know your name so that I could document my receipts on my end.
Who said that?
I
Wow.
don't know.
Who said that?
That's what the person said, the troll said, or whatever. So after that,
But
they
what the troll
started,
name was?
huh?
What
You
the
don't know
troll
what the
In,
name
troll name
was?
that's
was?
what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, go back to the video, rewind it.
Inventory.
Oh, I ain't never heard of
Never
Inventory.
heard of that one. That's a
Right.
Mm-mm.
TSCC follower.
Exactly. So it's inventory. And so they were like, then they say, well, Jay Wilson, why you don't tell S. Hutchins about what you said about her son? And why don't you? Yeah, sure you don't. I figured you won't. And then this, that,
Oh.
and yeah, it was definitely. But
Oh
Nick,
wow.
what you after me for? Because I
I'm
asked
about to
who
go
was
back
Miss
and watch
Beverly.
that. Ooh.
Well,
Right.
That
then they was like,
that
after they
happened just
got
now.
done trolling, they was like, okay, you can block me now. He's like, oh, okay, since you want me to block you now, boom, you blocked.
I did see that block.
So that
I was
happened just
Like,
low
block
now.
key
your own
watching.
motherfucker, block our own shit.
Wait a minute, that happened just now.
A little
Yeah,
bit ago,
just a
like
little
Wow.
while ago. And
Wow.
I'm like,
about
okay, so
30
we
minutes
talking
ago.
about you gotta mark your receipts. Your receipt for what? So you gonna blast my picture on the
Because
internet?
everybody
I
knows
don't know
about
you ain't worried
Beverly.
about no trolls. I done had trolls in my name, my straight up government and all that. Listen,
Me
Yeah, don't
too.
worry about
you
them damn trolls. And besides that, everybody know the fuck what
ain't
happened.
worried about no damn trolls.
I mean, I
Please.
forgot to let
Oh,
You got
I
covered.
ain't worried
everybody
about
knows the
no. I'm not
story.
worried about it because listen,
You got
heck,
covered, dear.
if all you got is a picture of me leaning back in the chair,
Right.
But see, my thing is everybody like I forgot who the name was, but everybody knows the story. She was one of the only people that kept begging and crying and begging and crying
Yeah, baby.
back to TSCC, and
Hmm.
dog the fuck out of her. Like what receipts? What receipts are you fucking talking about?
right? I just need to know so that I can mark my receipts on this end. I just need your name so I can mark my receipts so you on this end.
Oh my
Boop.
god, that's dumb.
Lord.
That's dumb.
What? Petty. But that's why I don't like them. That's why I don't deal with them people.
I'm
I
up
do not
here.
like
I'm up
them
here
people.
on the thing now. I'm rewinding, trying to see this troll. Now I see you on here with Joyce and Shelly.
So go back maybe about
30 minutes
right after
ago.
I came on there. Because they were like about 4 minutes ago. Who was that lady who was on here about minutes ago? You
Oh, so it was
probably,
after. So they came on after you got off.
They were in the chat.
after I was on, they were in the
Oh, they
chat.
was in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The name is inventoried.
Oh wow.
Inventoried.
Is that live still going? Because I
Yeah.
might not
Yeah.
be able to
Yep.
see.
Yeah,
How
it's
Yeah.
you
still
able to
live.
go?
You
How
ain't
you
gonna be able
able
to
to
see
go
the
back like
comment
that?
now.
You was on
You
there
ain't
for
gonna
a
be able to see
while,
the
Miss Lowe.
Tanya,
huh?
how you able to go back in the chat like that? Because I can only go back for so far.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
not going back
did.
in the chat. I'm just
Because
rewinding
I
the
have it on
video
my
because
tablet playing.
I thought she was saying
Oh,
that they were on the video on the link. I didn't know she
No,
meant chat.
they're not on the link, but you can hear me saying something to them. And then Jay Wilson said something to them. Mrs. Low, don't even worry about them. We done seen Mrs. Low up, Mrs. Low down, all the way level to the ground. So don't even worry about that. We know Mrs.
Yeah,
Low. And
because
she,
as far as the chat, the only time you can like if you're watching a replay, the
Wilson.
chat will go back with you when you rewind, and it'll go forward with you when you forward. But when it's live, the chat just stays where it is.
Where it
Right.
is, yeah.
But I just
Yeah,
have to
I have
watch
it
it
playing on
later,
my
I guess.
tablet. That's why I could see it.
Because
I
I
had
want
looked
to see
up
who that
about that
is.
time too, and I didn't pay attention to what they said. I just seen they got blocked.
hmm
Mm,
Yeah, well,
That was
whatever.
after
Don't
they
worry about
started
that, Mrs.
arguing.
Flo. You know you covered. You know you covered.
Girl, I ain't worried about that because
You
what they
got goons everywhere, and I don't even need to say nothing. Let me say less.
Child,
child,
say less. Say less.
I got God on my side, and I
Hello.
and I
Amen.
won't turn back, and I won't. No, I won't. Come on, girl.
That's the Hood Table Ministries.
Y'all better put the fund in for the
I
y'all,
didn't even know
y'all
you
you
was
can
running
cash
that.
that for the donut fund,
Yeah.
okay?
Y'all better cash out for the donut fund for the community
Hey, Silky
fireworks
Black.
fund.
Hey, Silky Black. I
Yes.
ain't even. Hey, Wavy Girl.
I love when she sings.
My
Yes. But that's crazy. I'm glad you came and told us that.
bro, I didn't even know you lied. I've been over here in the first place.
Well, I sent like messages in our private chat like a long time ago.
I just got like up and running.
That's the
I had
shit.
to I had to restart the computer and a whole bunch of other stuff. It wouldn't
Child,
let me do anything.
Oh yeah. While I'm calling out Bishop, let me go ahead and call out Tanya. You didn't drop nothing on your wall about the Omaha festival.
what Omaha Festival? I don't know.
Omaha, what you call it? Omaha what? Omaha Day?
You talking about Omaha Days? Oh,
Yeah.
man, I don't even. Oh my God. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh Lord. I'm gonna have. Okay, my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm looking it up right now. Native Omaha Days Festival. Okay, let's see. Oh, oh, I can't wait either. Okay. Dang,
I
man.
don't even know when I'm gonna be able to take off work.
Hold on, let me see. Native Omaha 2023. Okay, here's the
You say
website.
it was in what, July? Y'all say it was in July this year, huh?
Mm. Yep, they saying from. Oh, wait, Native Omaha Days, Saturday, August 13th. I think it's in.
Please don't let it be around Labor Day. Jeez, I already got something else planned.
Oh no, it ain't got nothing to do with no Labor Day. That's got to be at the end of July to the end of the July or the beginning of August somehow, some way.
It's usually.
Isn't Labor Day? Oh wait, no, that's September.
Labor Day, September.
Yep,
My
Labor
birthday
Okay,
Day.
be
here it is.
falling
Sorry,
on
sorry.
Memorial
Here it is.
Day, and I
I
always mix
found
it
it.
up.
It's July 24th through Monday, July
I thought
31st.
she said it was July. Yeah.
Yeah, July 24th through Monday, July 31st. So basically, that's how it normally goes. It goes for a week. So Monday, July 24th through Monday, the 31st. But where it kicks off is usually that Wednesday through Saturday. That's when it usually like those are the days where it kicks off.
I'm looking at my
Right.
list.
And check
Oh, trust and believe. I'm already trying to convince my husband. Listen.
I'm gonna put.
I'm
I'm
looking at my Instagram list. You sure you on there, sis?
who me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, can I say is it you the Scarlet?
It's a S. I'm giving you the initials SZ or CB.
I see a soul sister with the SC with the look like she got the cool tiara or crown on her head.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
I said the SC underscore Z.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's what
me.
I'm talking about. Cause I ain't follow you yet. That's
SC
what I just need to know.
underscore Z. Yep.
That's
That
the
me.
one.
That's her.
Okay, well I just wanted to make sure
With the
you
little
know.
diamonds that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Wait. There we go. Now, see, I got you. See, now we locked in. Now, see,
Mm-hmm. Locked
Good.
in.
Locked in like friend.
Locked
yeah, I
in.
don't be playing. I only follow 195 people, and most of them is important.
Well, I'm not important because you can tell
Well,
my
no, you
following
are
ain't shit.
196. That means that you are extremely important. I do not deal with too much of those people unless they talk about something, because I need to
No, but I
figure it
just
out
want to.
too.
I want to find out what that girl name was, but you gave me her name. Her name B Stewart.
B
So,
Stewart. Yeah,
mm,
B Stewart. Yeah, she from Omaha.
Yeah. Doing the damn thing on them roads.
Yeah, oh, she out here getting it. She's stupid. She's super duper hot shot trooper. Yeah,
hey,
she
bro,
getting it.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Since I last talked to you, freight broker. That's where I'm
Yeah.
going. Freight
Oh well, you
broker.
know what? Like I said, like I just said it to my wife. She just started grinning, because by the time everything is already set in place and set, when I call you and say, yeah, my MC right, and I'm ready to get my game tight. That's all I need to hear is, well, let's get it, Bishop.
Hell, hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That nothing else. And that's very soon. I mean, extremely like expeditiously. I ain't got time to be playing around.
And the
And nobody got
craziest thing about it is, I didn't want to give out too much information on him. We'll talk on the vaccine.
You said,
exactly.
We'll
yeah,
talk on the
Yeah.
vaccine.
They be all right. It's
But it's just like a family member told me just Sunday that they were thinking about the same damn thing. The same damn thing. And talk to me how you can transport cars with dualies. You don't have to have 18-wheeler.
nah.
Oh
You don't.
yeah.
Anything under 26,000 pounds, it don't matter what. But it's still best that even if you hell, if you know, a lot of folks don't understand a CDL or C that driving like a little van or something more than a 15 passenger something like that.
Hell yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, you can drive a school bus. You know, when you
Hell
got that,
yeah.
you good. But if you got, but I don't know how they doing it now. But I know, shoot, to drive to get a Class B, I know they used, you used to go rent one of them.
But you don't even have to be on no class rank. You don't even have to be on no class rank, period.
Oh
See what I'm
yeah.
Right, I'm
saying?
talking about as far as like if you wanted to
I'm
carry
talking
some
about to get
weight
started.
on
Just to
it.
get
Oh, okay,
started.
yeah, hell yeah, keep your shit up under a certain amount of pounds. Even though they say 26, I say with a high shot, you keep it up under 15, you good to go. And DOT ain't gonna fuck with you at all. And that's
And
known
I'm about
fact.
to be hauling cars, hay, goddamn tractor trailer, all kind of tractors,
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you
John
keep that weight up
Deere,
under there with that trailer. And when I say
John
15, that
Deere's, everything.
And maybe you could be like old girl and be doing like the videos, and she be doing all kind of videos while they
yeah,
out there on the
she
road
show
and
you how to do all
showing
that.
you how to
Like
do stuff
everything.
and
Strap
tutorials.
down the trailers, everything.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
give it
get
Yeah.
that
everybody
connect,
on and
gotta
off.
give it that plug though. Gotta give it that plug though.
They can
Because
on and off YouTube, honey. That's how you do it.
Right.
hell yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of
I got my
truckers
link
on
in. I
here.
got my link in right here. Got
Yeah,
my link in right here.
Princess said there's a lot of truckers on here, and it is.
There
It
is,
is.
especially in the
It
black
is,
sector.
but still, man, I ain't about to fuck with them niggas, man. Nah, I'm fucking with my people over here. Fuck
Right.
that.
But some
Uh-uh.
of them
But
got
they be making
some good
Yeah, they might
ideas.
be making some money. Yeah, they might be making some money, but nah, I
You
ain't
know
fucking with
what?
that.
Dice
Mm-mm.
TV. Dice TV ain't on all that mess and BS and beefing. He's a trucker. He owns a trucking company. You got trucking questions, ask him.
For sure, yeah. It's
Dice
all of us is
TV.
the cats that I
Brandon out here on YouTube too.
What's that one lady? She's older and she got real long nails and she's real pretty and she drives trucks.
yeah,
A
see, I
room
got a
taker.
handful on there. You'll
I,
see.
I,
Room taker.
I
Pick
don't
of the litter.
know. But I was like, I mean, it's amazing how many women.
Yeah, there's a
Mhm.
few women
See the
too in the
WhatsApp
black sector that are
with
truckers.
the emails. I
I
can
mean,
start
just
to keep
like
that.
overall though, like the
Hey,
women.
bro, we gonna connect, man. Don't
Oh
worry about
yes,
it.
ma'am.
We gonna
Yes,
connect.
ma'am. Already. I
That's
ain't what's already understood. Don't even need to
Be
explain.
explained.
Right.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all handle that, and then once y'all get all the information, y'all get y'all shit rolling, and maybe y'all can help out,
Yes.
stuff like that. But y'all, I'm about to get my ass up off here. I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning for that court thing.
Yes, we gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
Oh shit, you going there too?
What time?
I'm
Yeah, I need to
streaming
know.
it.
Y'all got jury duty?
Princess gonna be streaming it live.
Oh, y'all got jury duty?
Damn.
Eight.
For Rob Rack.
It's
I'm,
eight
I'm
What's your
thirty.
pulling
channel
your leg.
name, girl? What's your
That's what I
channel
Princess
call
name?
X.
jury duty.
Just Princess X.
That's what I call jury duty.
Her name is Princess X.
And
It's
it
in
has
the
the
chat right
crown after
there.
the X.
There it is, right?
What time he going out there?
It's 8:30. It's
I'm about
8:30
to find it
a.m.
right now.
East or Pacific Standard Time, and it's 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
he could appear in court.
Yeah.
And
Fit the limb
don't,
number.
just in case they're a little late, don't worry about it. Because last time they were
Yeah, it could be like maybe 9 or
Yeah, it was like
9:30.
30 minutes late last
But
time.
what I noticed was the ones that sitting in the cage, they try to get them out the way first.
Yeah.
Right. So
So
yeah, hopefully it'll be in the beginning.
he gonna be sitting in the cage. So we can
Princess,
expect
Possibly.
him to be
Yeah.
one of the first
You
ones.
said what, sis, though?
I said, Princess is so pretty.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
she
thank
is.
you.
You welcome, Sugarfoot.
You
Ain't
know
Tommy
what, Mr. Slow? I'm feeling real. I'm feeling real
Avatar.
agitated about you right now because you never told me that my turtle face was pretty.
No,
Yeah,
Tommy is a real
you,
picture.
your turtle face, but your voice is beautiful.
Tommy is pretty for real, though. She don't
Your
show her face
voice
all
is
the time, but I see
gorgeous.
her face one time, and she's real
Hey,
pretty.
yes, I did. Because you remember I drew it while we were on live.
So I look like a tree.
No, the turtle. I drew the turtle.
I'm not talking about the
I
turtle.
don't remember that
Her
one.
real face.
Yes, I did. I drew it while we were on
You
live.
remember when she drew your turtle, Connie?
I
I
sure
thought
did.
no, I remember when she drew the tree a couple
I
weeks
drew a
ago.
turtle. I
Drew a
drew the
turtle.
turtle first.
I remember.
Yep,
But
I drew
she's
the turtle
real pretty.
first.
Like Connie's real pretty too. She just uses an avatar, but yeah. But
We
anyway,
pretty
y'all,
in this bitch.
hour mark, and y'all know I don't like to go over 3 hours. But plus I need to go back and run around these YouTube streets and find out who that was trolling you, sis.
Right.
And
And what was the name again?
In,
In
inventory.
Inventory. Yep.
The ED.
Yeah, inventory. And they trying to take inventory like
Right.
Yeah. Talking
okay.
about I'm trying to label my receipt. Girl,
Okay, receipt. But yeah, so everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. All the content creators in the chat, please make sure you check out the other content creators. Princess X again will be live tomorrow morning, streaming live, Rob Rex new court date. And tune in, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got all content creators on the panel. Everybody on the panel is a content creator. And a lot of the people in the chat tonight was content creators as well. So just remember to support each other, you guys. Show up for each other. We know there's so much be going on all the time, so we can't catch everybody all the time. But just try to show up, as much as you can to the people that you enjoy, because it really, really helps. It really helps with the algorithms and clicks and views, and ain't nobody on this panel I can say is money hungry out there begging for cash ups all the time, but we gonna do what we can do for each other. Okay.
Right.
All right.
I love
And on that
y'all.
note,
I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
yes.
And you know I took that from you. I be telling my peoples that now. I love you on purpose. Ain't nothing
I
you
know
can
that's right. And since
Right.
the princess, I just subscribed, girl. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna join in on see what they
See,
talking
there
about.
you go.
Thank you.
Oh
And
yeah, oh
Princess,
yeah.
Princess, I'm gonna be tuning in.
Oh.
I'll be
Okay.
tuning in
No, I
All
tomorrow.
right,
appreciate
And
it.
since
girl.
you already know, you got to reach out on the
Hey, I'm
gram. You
about
know
to
what
hit
I'm
you up
talking
now. I'm about to hit you up now.
about?
All right,
Already.
y'all. Keep it hood.
all right,
Peace
y'all
and
remember,
love.
stay
Connie, what's your
safe,
channel name?
remain vigilant at all times. Like and share the video, subscribe, and always remember to keep
Keep it
Keep
hood.
it hood,
Brush your teeth
nigga.
and free cams.
And free white Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh
there it
Lord.
is. And everybody in between.
Guys.
Oh.
All right, Princess. We'll see you in the morning.
All right. Good night,
All right, y'all. Love
everyone.
y'all on
All
purpose.
right. Good
All
night.
right.
Love you guys.
Later for now.
Peace.